Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had some internet technical difficulties. My connection crashed and it wound up kicking me off of my broadcast. And it also dropped my friend here, so I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to continue where we left off. Thankfully, I paused it where I left off.
Yeah, don't take it personal, ladies and fellas. I had the same problem on my channel when I was live streaming on playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, you know? I mean, at the first
Any
time when
lower,
I
and that
started
bullet would
live
have torn
stream
her
on
stomach
Star
lining
Wars
as well.
Battlefront, I did pretty well for just
Your
like
boy
an
Gabe.
hour and
He
I
seems
think
really
6 minutes, right?
He wanted to help so
And
badly.
as I
He practically
continue
forced
on
me to let him stay.
playing,
That's Gabe.
like,
But she was
probably
bleeding so much he
I think like
got overwhelmed.
3 or
So when's
5
she
or
gonna be up on her
something,
feet again?
it just
She's
the
stable,
internet connection
now.
just
But
I just
she's
hate
still
it
bleeding
when
inside.
it lags
I don't know why
so
do you.
much.
I
It's
agree on
probably just
that.
a matter of time.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of a bit of a drawback
wish I could do more.
there.
Thanks for trying.
I mean the live stream,
And for not
it's
sugarcoating it.
great though.
wish I had
It's just,
something better to tell you. But
the
I'm sorry,
lagging
Javi.
is just the problem.
I'm going to get cleaned up. You may want to find Gabe. You
Ooh,
look pretty
sexy
upset when you
Eleanor's.
left. Still,
Uh, now the question is, where the heck is Gabe?
Oh, you mean the little shit?
Yeah, because he took off, obviously. Now I have to go find him.
Hey, you seen a kid come through here?
Blood all over his hands, dark look on his face. Headed off that way, without saying a word. If I were you, I'd give him some space. Just my advice. One parent to another.
He's had a really bad day. Can't let him go off by himself. Not right now.
Sorry to hear that. That blood, I take it that wasn't his?
His stepmom's.
You gotta stay strong
Yeah,
for her.
the blood
Do whatever
wasn't
it
his.
takes.
His
Know if my friend
stepmom
seen
threw
you in the
her
same
bloody
situation,
tampons at him.
Ew!
Everything we
Oh
can do.
god, that is disgusting. What the hell, dude?
Sick humor.
Oh god, you just had to throw it right in the open. Oh god, that is disgusting.
Like I said, sick humor.
Gabe?
Oh,
Come on.
oh jeez, that was
at me.
poor taste. I mean, come on.
Back and bury Mariana.
We buried
I
her.
mean, really.
It was
Having to talk about
peaceful.
Kate's,
Could it have been peaceful?
I mean, we spoke about it like I think an hour ago. So on
I
The
know
Walking
how much
Dead.
you miss her, Gabe. I
I
miss
mean,
her too.
talking about Kate's
And Kate,
period.
she needed
in
me
the
during her
van
surgery.
While Javier
She needed my
and
help.
Kate are like
I just
smoking
ran away
pot.
like a stupid little
But
kid.
talking about the stepmommy unleashing a hell of
You stayed
a
long enough to do
Hawaiian
some good.
punch.
And because
It's
of that,
just
I'm proud of
no.
you. You were there for her. As much as you
Come
could.
on.
It doesn't count.
You have to admit, though, even though it was disgusting,
feeling
it's
this way.
still a bad joke.
Powerless.
Yeah,
I can't be some
Yeah,
helpless little boy
it
anymore.
kind of is.
I need to be a man,
I'm not gonna lie.
just like my dad was. He knew how men were supposed to act.
You're already a man, Gabe.
I'm not,
Uh,
but at least I know it now. Next time, I'm not gonna sit back and watch. I'm gonna do something. I have to.
Oh,
Listen,
Gabe, always trying to stand up and be proud. Holy. Reminds me of myself when I was 14. And honestly, I don't like being reminded of my past self being cocky and overconfident.
oh wait, dude. What was your? I mean, how old were you when you had your first cell phone?
My parents didn't get me that till I was like 15 or 16.
Okay. Because. Oh yeah.
We might have to
All
leave.
right. So.
Make sure Kate's
I
ready.
think my first
can count on me.
cell phone when I was young. I think I was about 17 years old or 18 years old when I had my
Thought
first
you kicked your ass out.
Yeah.
And to give you an idea of how old school it was, I had one of those old, like AT&T slider flip phones.
Knock, knock.
Oh,
Anyone
yeah.
home?
The classic ones. Yeah, with all the buttons and
We
everything.
know them. Those are the freaks that brand themselves.
I didn't start texting. My parents didn't give me text messages
wish
or
we had
allowed
that
me
to
to
come
text
all
till
the
I
way
was
out
like
here,
17
but
or 18.
unfortunately, Badger here says
Yeah.
you attacked his man.
Oh great,
He
Max
says
is
you
back.
fired on him.
They shot first. They killed my niece. Shot a woman in cold blood.
How many of my friends died because of you, huh?
Sounds like a bunch of he said, she said shit to me.
Oh boy.
What the fuck do you want? An apology?
What I really want is for my dead buddies to be alive again. But I don't think that's too likely, is it?
He needs to come with us. Answer to justice. Accept his punishment. Men have gotta have laws, otherwise we're no better than the animals.
Let's just talk this through.
It ain't so simple.
Oh boy.
Fact of the matter is, you stole from us. You killed some of us. Give it up now and get down here.
I think they need a little incentive.
Oh great, a hostage situation.
Dun dun dun.
Francine.
You hurt her? I'll kill you.
Whoa! You didn't tell me you had a hostage.
Dun dun.
It's gonna be okay, baby. I love you, baby.
All right, baby. Just give them what they want.
There's no reason this has to get ugly. But we ain't leaving without what we came for.
She's innocent in this. You don't have to drag her into our fight.
I don't have to, but I kinda want to.
Dude, really?
Oh my
Now
God.
get your
You
ass
gotta be
lined up.
kidding me.
Cut off the rest of them.
What the hell are you doing?
Javi, please, man. Just go with him. You got to.
He'll kill Francine.
Nobody's giving in to them.
We should start shooting.
No fucking way. He'll kill Francine.
He might kill her anyway, Conrad. We gotta risk it.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out without anyone else getting hurt.
Not interested in you trying to fucking stall. I'm gonna count from 5. You know what happens at 0. 5, 4.
Fuck it, kill them all.
Yeah. Just kill them all. Just go John Wick.
Francine!
And Francine died.
Francine! Yeah. You were just bound to die.
Can't save them all.
Yep. Good riddance to her.
Ooh, headshot.
Let's see.
Oh great, they blew up the entire thing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my.
We don't have the go-ahead.
No, fuck you. Fuck the go-ahead. Ram the fucking gate.
Jeez, Badger, you're a psycho.
Jesus Christ.
Psycho.
Here comes the truck.
Trucking.
Oh great, and they had walkers on the back.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
And tear gas.
Tear gas? Really? Freaking tear gas?
Yeah, tear gas.
Jeez.
And, oh damn it, I just got chomped.
Oh.
Try again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, what the fuck? We don't have the...
Fuck you.
Great, we had to
Fuck
see
the
this
go-ahead.
cutscene
Ram the
again.
fucking gate.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm a bit rusty.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, the walkers, blah blah. And the tear gas, blah blah. But I'm still trying to figure out how the heck do they have tear gas in a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know, maybe they like raided and barged into a random store or something, or military shop, and they just somehow break glasses and just gather tear gas. Maybe that's how I don't know.
Can you help us?
Either that or they
Go,
just
man!
pretty much
hold these
found
assholes
a
off!
military base or like a police station, and they just pretty much grabbed it there.
You're welcome, lady. I just saved your life. Another zombie. And I died. How did I die all of a sudden again? Oh, great.
Oh, what the fuck? We don't have the go-ahead.
Go! Fuck you! Fuck the go-ahead!
that's,
Ram the fucking gate!
Again, I have to do this thing all over again. Stupid cutscene.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, I gotta get this right. Otherwise, I'm gonna mess up again. People are gonna be going, this guy can't get past this part of the thing. Okay, I'm just gonna have to focus here. Okay, first part is easy.
Fucking tear gas!
I have to find Kate and Gabe. Can you help us?
Go, man! I'll hold these assholes off!
You know, even though Tripp's a nice guy, he reminds me a lot of Walter, not Walter, who's the name of that one guy? Oh god, I can't remember now.
Yeah, I just don't know.
It's Lily's dad. He reminds me of Lily's dad.
Gabe!
Herschel, I think?
Nah. It's that severely pissed off old man. The guy who tried to throw out Duck from the first season. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Haha,
Let's just
headshot.
use this. There's enough room for her.
Nice.
Hobby!
Another walker. Oh, sweet.
Head east. We'll
Nice
catch
work, Trip.
I remember. Wowee. Just you and me. Da 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 da.
Clementine's ready. Oh, nice shot, Clem. Fortunately for everyone else, they all got chomped or either that or shot to death.
Yeah, I guess that's the zombie apocalypse for you. Because it's pretty much the survival of the fittest. You either survive and become the survivor, or become the little pussy bitch-ass bitch that gets eaten by a zombie.
Yeah, that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah,
Are
for
they following
guys,
us?
they're wimps, that is. As for
Just
the
the other car.
ladies that get
Looks like we're okay.
eaten by zombies, well, that sucks because, well, dude, let's be honest, they're just too sexy to die. But yet, unfortunately, they end up being chomped down by zombies. Except,
Eleanor,
you know,
thank God.
if those ladies were really
Can't believe
ugly, then
All of
yeah,
our
they
friends,
pretty
all those
much
people.
deserve to be devoured by a bunch of, you know,
Conrad.
undead cannibals.
Things are gonna get heated here in a second.
Oh
Piece
boy.
of shit. You're the one who opened fire.
Oh gosh.
She's dead because of you.
Conrad, easy, buddy. This wasn't his fault.
Bullshit. Francine, Prescott, all because this washed up cheat walked through our gates. I should have known it the second I looked at you. You ain't gonna stand up for nobody but your own.
We just lost someone too.
Yeah. Alright.
So, say what you have to say.
What? That's supposed to make me feel better?
Calm down, Conrad. Please.
All I know is, if it wasn't for him...
Back the fuck off, now!
God, Eleanor's sexy.
Just back away!
Take it easy, son. Gabriel!
He's gonna hurt you! No!
Already.
Come on, kid.
You kill an unarmed man, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. You hear me?
Javi's right.
Don't touch my uncle again.
Yeah. After all, Gabe doesn't
Let
know
him go.
how to handle
He just
a
needs to
gun.
cool off.
Oh, Conrad, you're a big wimp.
We have to go back. We have to bury her.
I wish we could, but Prescott's overrun. We can't go back.
Well, we're not
Good
safe here
Lord.
either.
What about Richmond?
Everything's about
I've heard
drama.
there's a community there. If it's true, they'll have food, walls, maybe even a hospital.
All I want is to find the motherfuckers who did this. They took my home. They took my... God damn it!
The one thing we all need is a place to call home. Maybe Richmond can be that place.
Richmond? Huh.
It's something at least.
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Let's go.
That's a spirit, man.
Ooh, Clementine spicing it up with Gabe over
Maybe they'll hit
there.
it off.
Ah! Yeah, right. Like Gabe would ever have a
I
shot
don't know if it's
with
healthy for Gabe.
Clementine.
I remember being that age. You need someone else to talk to that understands what you're going through.
Come on, guys.
And besides,
Got a long drive
Clementine
ahead of
is
us.
way out of Gabe's league.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, dude. Gabe is literally like a pile of shit. Yes, I've called him a shit, like, a lot, but, I mean,
What can I do for you
speak the
here?
truth. He is by
feel
far
like
the
I'm burning up.
definition of a little shit.
And I'm
You know,
dying of
you
thirst.
just want to, like, pull out your belt and just whack
Yeah, try to hang in there.
on him. Like, whack
Thirsty
with it
isn't
on
good.
him so many
How's
times.
her forehead feel?
You know, just to teach him a lesson, you know?
Hot.
But
Yeah.
hey,
Hot.
you know, sometimes little shits like that,
probably
they need
sepsis.
tough love.
Sooner
And
we get to
apparently
Richmond, the
this
better.
kid, seeing how he has mommy and daddy
Oh,
issues,
goddammit.
lacks tough love. And
really hurts.
also, he would never,
Hey,
ever get a shot
gonna be
with
fine, Kate.
Clementine. Ever.
I'm just trying to be realistic.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be optimistic.
Javi, we both know what's coming.
Kate.
We do. And this is gonna sound fucked up, but maybe this is my chance for... Christ, I don't know. A graceful exit. Not many people get those. I'd be one of the lucky ones.
You can't talk that way.
Hey, it's my deathbed. Just think about all that's happened. Mariana died. I couldn't stop it. And Gabe, I heard what happened when we stopped. Isn't it obvious? Look, he might be turning into David.
No doubt he's turning into David. What are you talking about? Wake up, girl.
Sweet little boy I first met. But maybe this is better.
He just needs guidance. And a lot of it.
I hope so. All I care about is him becoming who he needs to be.
Shit,
And it's gonna be on you to make sure that happens.
PlayStation games.
You know I'll be there for him. For as long as he wants me to be.
I do know. But it's still nice to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to get off topic here.
Hey, careful.
I mean,
Sorry.
I literally
rest,
need more games of this. I mean, honestly,
With pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, when you get a decent amount of cash, go to a GameStop and find some games that strike your fancy. That came out wrong, and I am so sorry. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a twister, man.
I can't believe I just said that.
Oh god. Way to embarrass yourself on a live stream video.
Hey, it's what the people want. If it's gonna crack somebody up, it's worth it. I don't care if I make a complete asshole out of myself. As long as it cracks somebody up, it worked.
Yeah, true.
Let me guess.
You can't go wrong with humor.
Not exactly.
Just as long as you don't go full
we got a bunch of cars
you know, in like the Tropic Thunder movie, right?
Oh lordy, yeah, that was not good.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm coming too.
Because
I'll stay with Kate and keep a
Robert
lookout.
Downey Jr.,
Yell at us if anything happens.
Who plays as a fake black guy, tells
Not
like
convenient at all, if you ask me.
Ben Stiller, I think that's his name. You know, about like county award movies or something. Yeah, never go full retard. And that could also relate to like humorous jokes, you know?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
let's get to work and clear it out.
It's okay to add a little smart and a little stupid, just as long as you meet in the middle. Not too smart, because that would make the jokes stale, dry, and boring. And most of all, never go full retard if a joke makes no damn sense at all.
Right.
Otherwise, the person that goes full retard would just make a complete idiot out of him or herself.
So, the next person that we run into, I consider it a complete insult to Christians, in my opinion, and I don't like the idea of it.
Oh, you mean
now I can pull out the cable.
The hippie that calls himself Jesus?
Yep.
Yeah, not cool to steal the Son of God's name. You know? Really. Still not cool.
It's absolutely...
There can only be one Jesus Christ. There can be only one Jesus. And that's pretty much the Son of God himself.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Also, to the YouTube guys, don't go all anti-Christian towards us. Besides, we all have our beliefs and our ways. You people believe in monkeys and evolution.
Now,
I mean, hell, you like, seriously, these people that believe in monkeys and Darwinism, you know, they worship monkeys. Monkeys, really?
How we doing?
All they fucking do is throw dung at each other, feed each
Conrad
other
doesn't
with
look too
rocks,
good over
and
there.
eat damn bananas.
He's a
and
good
eat
man,
bugs
Javi.
out of each
Known him a
other's
long
hairy
time.
backs.
This is
that
just
what
a
they
dark
believe
day
in?
for him. Yeah.
Now,
Keep an eye on him for me.
I don't mean to turn this into a religious belief hotspot,
Right.
but I'm about to bring something up that kind of got my attention the other day. So I was working, and there was this lady who pretty much came through one of the lines and was talking to one of my favorite people, Alicia, and she had a T-shirt on that says "I only date atheists."
You better not
And
mess up my baby here.
so that's a warning bell right there. But she basically goes off talking about Alicia asks him, "What do you feel about consciousness and your own beliefs and everything?" And she asked, "Do you really believe there's an afterlife, or do you think the end is when we all cease to exist?" And then she just went off on like this anti-Christian rant. And the next thing I hear from another person I worked with, she's like, honestly, I can relate to that, and I can't stand somebody who's wearing a cross. Don't try to force your Christian beliefs on me. As a matter of fact, if I had anything to do with it, burn all the crosses and forget about it.
Be ready to move once the wreck is clear. We should be right behind you.
That's kind of completely stereotypical and just plain retarded, coming from atheists.
Get the walkers!
Let's be honest here, folks. You know, I really, there's a good reason why people should not bring up about religion, politics, and all that. And yeah, normally I don't usually want to talk about it because I don't usually bring up about religion and politics on my channel, but what some of you people may or may not know, and what you don't know about my best friend here, is that we're both Christians, and we take pride and joy of our beliefs very seriously. And for atheists like that,
Eleanor,
dare
now! Go, go,
have
go!
the nerve
Just drive! Get into
tell
Richmond!
us
We're right behind
to
you!
say that we're the ones shoving their beliefs.
They're through!
Name fucking
Let's go!
one time you've ever seen a Christian shove down your, on you. Name one thing that a Christian ever shoves his or her beliefs on you.
Shit!
When have we ever seen a Christian ever shove his or her belief on a fucking atheist that believes in fucking monkeys and nothingness?
Go!
Almost never. Where do they ever get the concept of the ideas? And burning down crosses? Well, ladies, I mean, honestly,
get up there, Gabe.
You already seen burning crosses. I mean, the Ku Klux Klan, they've done that all the time. Which, quite frankly, that is also offensive, in my opinion.
And aside from that point, it's just not, and I would agree with you, not a single Christian I've ever known would ever force our beliefs onto one or the other, because it's not in our nature. God built us in a way to tell us to love your fellow man. And that's what we Christians do. That's what we're supposed to do. It's scripted in the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, seriously.
Damn it, I knew this place didn't feel right.
What the hell are we gonna do now?
On YouTube,
We have to come up with some kind of plan.
I just want you
what a great
guys
idea.
to just
A plan.
listen closely.
Who would have thought of
and
that?
Just
We need a plan.
understand the words.
That's a great idea.
You know that I'm about to say, and I'm gonna
seems like
speak
we're pretty
it
fucked.
very
No
clearly
shit, we're
and
fucked.
very loud.
That's all you gotta say.
We are
Great.
not
This is just
judgmental
fucking
folks.
great.
We
What the
don't
hell are we gonna
shove
do?
our Christian beliefs on
Calm
you.
down? I'm not gonna
Stop
fucking calm
fucking
down.
act
Eleanor's
like
out there alone
delusional
right now.
twits.
We wouldn't even
If
be
you
in
don't
this
want-
mess if it wasn't for
If
you.
you don't like Christians, that's fine.
Fuck you,
If you don't
Conrad.
wanna be
Whoa,
Christians,
stop.
That's
There's
fine
somebody
too.
over there.
You live
What?
in a free
Where?
country.
Shit.
But don't go
Everybody
around
get down.
and say, like,
Wait,
Christians
was this
are
all a
bad
trap?
people, or Christians
your
are
heads
just
down.
shoving
Guy can
their
have a
beliefs
rifle.
on you
I don't know about
and
the
your
rest of you,
atheist
but
community.
I'd like to keep my skull
I
intact.
mean, seriously.
Whoever you
Really?
are out there, we
I
don't
get
want any
tired
trouble,
of
okay?
hearing that crap, you know? It's
What the
really
hell?
ridiculous. And
He's
plus, I mean,
Everyone stay here and keep
I
behind
mean,
cover.
seriously.
I'm gonna see what I can
Saying,
find
like,
out.
burning down
Be
all
careful.
crosses and getting rid of all of them? Well, guess what? I have a freaking cross, like a necklace with a cross, and I still carry around with me, you know? So, really, I mean, really, try to stop me from wearing that.
And if you guys decide to scream blasphemy and call us heretics and try to kill us, so be it. Just means we're gonna be living life eternally, and we'll have the last laugh because we'll be back on Earth one day or sometime in the next reality. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, really. Because, to be honest, you know, if that is the case, and people like that, especially atheists, you know, non-religious folks that like to want to kill Christians, you know, like you and me, technically, if you think about it, doesn't that make them the bad guys, while we're the good guys that done nothing to them? I mean, they don't see
But
us
it'd be a
going
shame
around
if somebody
killing,
real had
you
to
know, random folks just
Now
because
then,
they don't
I'm not
believe
gonna shoot,
in
not
our,
unless you
like,
make
beliefs.
I just wanna talk.
You know, you see more
You got me?
terrorists that are like
Just wanna have a word.
Muslim or
Look,
atheists.
I don't want any trouble here,
But
okay?
Just
when
answer
have
my
you ever
questions,
seen
and
a
you have my
Christian
word,
ever
you'll be
committing
fine.
terrorism acts?
You,
Almost
the
nothing.
two guys there, the
And
kids,
I just want
the
to
women in the
finish
car.
this
I saw you
conclusion
split up.
and
I
not
overheard
to
that little
bring up
argument just
religion
now.
again. You know,
Your friends over
'Cause,
there aren't gonna shoot,
like I
right?
said, you know, it's just
You folks
it's
have your
just
shit
something
together?
I just don't.
If you're some kind of
often
broken
bring it
tribe,
up,
then let me know now.
you know?
They're good people.
It's like
We've
the
lost.
what are the wise people?
Sure.
One of two things you don't bring
We
up
all
to
have.
people: politics and
Recently.
religion. Just don't. You're in for
fresh
a hot
news.
mess if you do either.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You're going to Richmond.
I mean,
that tells me you
trust
got
us,
something
you
to do
really
with what's
do
going
not
on
want to
down
bring
there.
those kinds of
Question
subjects,
is, whose
you know,
side are you on?
especially
Look,
in
man,
people's
I don't know
YouTube
what you're-
channels or on like a live stream video, you know, because really nobody wins in subjects when it comes to
Don't
like
move.
politics or religions. We have our own beliefs and our own political beliefs. That's the way it's just gonna be. You don't have to just agree with our views. You know, if you disagree
Well,
with our views, that's
see
just
one of them?
fine. You know,
Hey,
we
man, what do you mean
all
by
are
them?
entitled
Who's them?
You
to
know what
our
I'm
own
talking
opinions.
about. The new frontier.
What? No.
No,
not those
stepping
guys.
away from
You
that.
got this backwards.
Apparently, we have
Bobby,
discovered the
this
hippie
guy's full
now.
of donkey shit.
Do you want to
Oh,
let me
yeah.
talk?
The goddamn hippie.
I don't think he's with those guys.
Look, I'm telling you. I'm on my way to Richmond,
You know
just
what?
like you. I lost touch with some good people there when the
Still,
new frontier
normally
took
I
over.
would say to him, "Fuck you," for like stealing
did you say?
Jesus' name, but still,
The new
he
frontier.
seemed like a pretty nice guy.
They took
though.
over Richmond.
Oh yeah, he'd be a guy I have in my group.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, plus he did save some people. To be quite honest, I mean,
Eleanor
he's
and
a
Kate.
pretty chill.
They're
guy
headed right
to
to the middle of
talk
those
to,
assholes.
You know, like down to
At
earth.
least now we got an excuse to go after those
Uh-oh.
motherfuckers.
Eleanor
gonna
and
do?
Kate are headed straight to the new frontier.
We need to go. Now.
No fucking shit, we need to go.
Oh boy.
You're the one who's been skulking around. You got any ideas?
There's an old train tunnel that runs under the James River. From what I hear, it should be a straight shot into Richmond.
A train tunnel.
I could lead you
And
guys.
Clementine used to be one of them, and
But
she's been
since,
keeping it a secret
the
up to this
hobby
point,
here
and
said
no one
you're
knows
good
about it.
people and all, maybe you could lower those guns first.
Yeah.
Lower
She
than
didn't
my ass.
realize
We're gonna tie
that
you
she
up and make sure
joined
your story
the
checks out.
bad guys.
That's
group.
really
The
not
big
necessary.
Boys club.
Lower your guns.
The fanny
Bobby,
packers.
man, don't.
Do you trust me or not?
Thank you. Ready? This way.
Hey, what do we call you?
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
Another flashback for Clementine again. Typical.
Oh god. Oh god, not another flashback. No!
Where do we find Clementine? And AJ's on her back, of course.
God damn it, not AJ again. Oh. Oh god, doesn't that remind you of a guy named AJ that we knew back in junior high and high school?
Oh, don't remind me.
Dude. He's basically a complete dimwit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
Like, literally just an annoying complete idiot. That's pretty much about it. That's all I can say about him.
Shh, AJ, it's all right.
AJ's crying.
I know.
Oh,
You're hungry.
jeez. Damn it, AJ, stop with your bitch-ass crying and grow a damn pear if you can. Just grow a goddamn pear.
That's it. We're gonna wait for them to go, and then we're gonna find you some dinner. Hopefully find us some dinner.
And this is where we meet the skin-headed Ava from the New Frontier.
Oh, great. She's one of those, like, loudmouth neo-Nazis, you know, putting up their hand and saying,
You can
"See
keep that thing
Kyle,"
pointed at me
or
if it makes you feel better,
the
but
fuck
if you
ever
shoot
they
me,
say
you'll have to
these
deal with
days.
all of them.
I mean, really, that
Pretty big
is,
group of them.
like, so last
But it'll
century.
pass. Eventually.
Also, Adolf Hitler is fucking dead. Get over
don't
it.
talk.
You
Just
dumb
don't shoot
racist fuck.
Well, which is kind of ironic because this girl is black.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. So she's basically a black African American neo-Nazi girl.
I don't know.
Well, I'd say we make a
All I
pretty
know
good
is that she has a buzz cut, as you can clearly tell.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely a neo-Nazi.
The two of us. Well, the three of us, I mean.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah.
let you know,
Seems like we
Blade,
do.
that
Seems like it, huh?
I cannot see like
He's a cute kid.
the screen of the
You
video.
guys living
Main
here?
reason why
You seem kind of young to be
is
mom.
because, you know, when
What are
I
you,
watch the
13?
video, it just echoes.
You're a child yourself.
And then, well, yeah. And
I didn't mean to pry.
yeah, it's complicated. You get what I mean, dude.
Yeah.
We were out there scouting.
So I can
Nothing out of
only
the
listen
ordinary,
and
and then
hear your voice
ordinary, and then
and
chaos.
pretty
and
much,
shit.
you know,
Those
react
bastards are slow, but god damn it, when there's enough of
by
them.
saying something.
I got
Whatever
separated
you
from
say
the others.
something. But yeah.
I hope they all made it. Thought we were ready for anything.
Oh, so you can at least hear the game, right? Or just me?
I'll bet they did.
Yeah. I can
You don't know my
like
friends.
hear you. To
My people are
be
probably at the
quite honest
rendezvous
with
by
you.
now.
It's just, you
What's
know,
left of them at least.
even if I did like watch
By the way,
the live
Ava.
stream
In
video,
my
you
group,
know, it's
we
just
call
the
ourselves
echoing
the New
and
Frontier.
everything. It's just, it's hard for me to talk.
You know, there's a way you can actually watch the video and talk to me without the echo.
No, okay.
Food, blankets,
It's
How do I do that?
it's your voice audio settings,
dinner's on.
and
That sounds good.
there's this thing that says
Sounds great,
like the
actually.
party chat, and it'll
Once the herd
say
is gone, my people
what
will
to
be honest.
prioritize, and you click on the option that says all audio. That way you can hear the gameplay and hear me talk without the gameplay echoing in the background and causing you to drive you nuts. That's how I'm doing it with you right now. I'm actually listening to the gameplay and talking to you.
But I've heard you can get
Okay,
through.
okay. So,
Here's hoping.
hang on. So, party settings?
It's not in the party settings, it's in your normal settings menu.
Like options menu?
Look,
Yeah, in the
I
settings
appreciate you
menu.
keeping quiet about me and the New Frontier.
Hang on.
What I told
hang
you earlier, not the whole truth.
Okay, settings menu. Let me check.
I wasn't their prisoner. I was one of them. I should have told you sooner. I really should have.
Let me see.
You were with those
Okay,
monsters?
settings
They're
menus.
not all
Settings,
like
settings,
that.
settings,
I'm not asking you to forgive me.
It's the
But you have to understand.
the icon with
I
the icon with the toolbox.
And they had food, supplies.
Right.
I was all alone, Javi. You don't know what that's like.
It's the toolbox. Yeah, it's the toolbox icon. That's the settings option menu.
It was a mistake.
Hang on.
And so was not telling you about
Take
it.
me a few minutes.
Tell me you're not still one of them.
No way.
Here, I'll pause the game real quick. So
yeah.
You see your profile icon or like your dragon or whatnot?
Oh.
It's in the main menu.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's it's right next to the trophies icon. It's right there, right in between the trophies and the power icon.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, alright, here I am. So, where do I go from there?
You go to devices.
Okay, devices, of course.
You go to audio devices.
Alright.
And then go to output to headphones.
Okay.
And then put in then use the option all audio. Then you can hear the gameplay and talk to me without it echoing in the background.
Okay, so I only see like headset connected
I just had to explain,
controller
because
or
if they're
TV
really in control
or
in
AV
Richmond,
amplifier.
Okay, so sorry people if you can't, if you're hearing me talk about this, I'm helping a friend out here.
Yeah.
So it's past that, it's down, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fourth thing down. It says output to headphones.
Oh, let's see. Output to headphones. Okay.
And
so there's chat audio, right?
Yeah, it's the one above it. All audio. That's the one you want, so you can hear the gameplay and talk to me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's strange. I have all audio on it. Huh. Yeah.
It should be able to just do it perfectly without echoing like that. Unless you're using like a different microphone, that's strange.
Yeah, maybe it's Or I'm not sure it's usually the headset microphone. Maybe it's usually whenever like we're talking, right?
Yeah.
When I click in the live stream, you know, it's like for example, like you're the after, right? And the live stream I'm watching.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. When you're watching the live stream, you hear us talking like it's repeating what we're saying. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't let them see me.
Yeah, that's usually the problem I'm having
so when
trouble
we reach the other side
with.
of this tunnel, I'm leaving.
Understood.
Y'all planning on joining us?
So, not sure what I can do about it.
So you're flying. So basically, you're flying blind just by hearing what I'm saying in the game.
Yeah. So all I can do, you know, if I had the game like The Walking Dead, then frankly, we could just pretty much easily chat with each other while live streaming.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah. So yeah, all I can do is pretty much listen to you.
Javi, help!
Yeah.
So as far as where we're at in the game, we're pretty much in a. So Clementine just revealed that she was secretly a part of the New Frontier, and Jesus is kicking ass. So we're in a.
You know what? I'll just call the hippie
There you go.
Conrad, now every walker in the fucking county is gonna be heading this way.
Come on, either way, follow me. I'll just call him J-Man. Because, like I said before, there can only be one Jesus.
What the
just
fuck?
one
No one
Jesus.
ever mentioned a train in the way.
And he's the guy that got crucified.
Maybe we can just go
got
through.
resurrected,
Well, does it
went up
open?
to heaven, and still kicking ass, like always.
I got it. Come on.
Daylight's ahead.
Now we're in an abandoned, like a train locomotive.
Bobby and I will block the door. You guys go ahead and make sure it's clear.
Make it fast. We'll be right ahead of you.
And Conrad seems to know of Clementine's secrets, so something tells me it's gonna get ugly really fast.
Oh,
shit! I'm gonna have to break this thing off.
Hurry, they're almost here. Javi! I can't. There's too many. Help!
Batter up!
Watch that through. Now! Okay, let's go.
I always think of myself as Biptan. Oh crap. Conrad has drawn a gun and he's aiming it at Javi, Clementine, and Gabe.
Oh shit.
He's demanding her to finish her little story.
You need to talk.
Oh, yikes.
Put the gun down, Conrad. Not until she rolls up her sleeve.
So now he knows.
Why?
She's one of them. Or used to be. And Clementine's revealing the brand on her shoulder.
I fucking knew it.
You're one of them?
You goddamn right she is.
Okay. So,
what other bullshit did you shove down our throats, huh?
You know, like a random question.
She has a right to her secrets, like you have a right to yours.
Secrets isn't the point. You're missing the bigger picture, son.
What if you're in a battle, right?
We bring her to
So,
Richmond. They'll
would you
give us whatever
rather
we want.
punch
Medical help for Kate.
hippie
She's our
werewolf
bargaining chip.
They won't bargain
or
with you.
punch
You don't know
a
them.
Won't know until we
gay
try.
Nazi zombie?
She's not a bargaining chip. She's a friend.
How's it?
Go to hell, Conrad.
Hilariously,
I'm
I
not doing
would
this.
punch the gay Nazi zombie.
Shoot me.
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
That is so
You don't let her
damn
walk out the door.
Okay, I just
Nobody
made the
has to shoot
question
anybody.
a little bit
Just
too
tell
obvious
Clem this is
right
how it's
there.
gotta be.
Oh jeez.
And then we all
Maybe
step
I
into the
should have
sunshine.
made a question
Come on,
like
man,
a
be
hard,
reasonable.
hard
This helps
question.
both of us.
I'm just
So
gonna
now I
go.
have.
Take another
Oh
step.
god.
Please.
You know this will work.
I'm sorry, Clem.
I had to do it. I'm not betraying you, Clem. It's just to save Gabe's life.
But you said.
I know what I said.
Yes.
It's not
Yes,
worth
it's
Gabe's
just
life.
to save the little shit. What the fuck? Saving
Come on, Clem.
little Gabe.
Start
a little
walking.
shit. You know what?
The
But then again,
You're a fucking coward.
yeah,
A fucking
he's
coward.
part of
Javi,
Javier
how?
Screw.
How could
so
you?
I don't think you can abandon the little shit.
I could
He's
just
like
kill
the
him,
fucking
Gabriel.
shit stain
You have
on
to
the wall.
understand
Why
that.
do
I
keep
understand it just
calling
fine.
him a little shit, but
Think whatever you want.
I mean,
We're
oh
going.
God, I really have a bad
If you
habit
really
of
want Clem to
calling
live,
the little guy the
Do
little
this my
shit.
way.
Little Gabe, the shit.
The reason being, Conrad had a gun to his head, and Clementine, I had a gun drawn because he was gonna try to kill Clem, and I was trying to settle the difference and save both of them. Because my other option was to shoot Conrad in the head.
Why the hell has he got a gun on Clementine?
Right, right.
You want to tell him a shot?
Also, just reminding you folks again, I'm just flying
Out with it.
blind.
Why is there a
Figure of
weapon
speech.
in that girl's
I can't
back?
literally see the
New
video.
Frontier?
My friend is just
She was one of
describing
them.
me.
Was my ass.
How is
Their
turning
brand is
out.
on her arm.
Yeah, in the
She's
game.
New Frontier.
So, yeah.
Has been all along. They're gonna be real happy to see her again. I put money on it.
He's not wrong.
So,
This
so
could
now
be
they're
Right now, we
holding
need to find Kate
Clementine
Mello.
temporary as a hostage.
You're right. Let's move out.
Oh boy, that sucks. But she's a badass. She'll survive.
Yeah, except she's giving me
gates are
the
this
death eye
Your
stare.
people are here? That's where they would have ended up.
Oh my.
Why is it so quiet? Thought there'd be New Frontier marching in the streets and shit. Practicing on walkers or
Okay,
whatever
so
the fuck they do.
Here's a question, like...
Don't get too cocky.
Like, what
could be
was the
watching.
craziest
Roger that.
Trust
thing
me,
you
they're
had
out there.
ever had to went through in your entire life?
Say that again?
What was the craziest thing you had ever had to deal with in your entire lifetime?
Ah, fuck. Did they see us?
I don't think so. Can you see anything,
Well,
Avi?
mine
What are
was
they
that
doing?
incident on Easter's Eve.
Oh,
That's the car.
You mean like
keep it
before
down.
Easter?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I remember that. Oh.
I'm not gonna reveal that story
Hey,
on
can you hear me?
YouTube though.
Yeah.
Hey, talk to me.
I rather
Say
not
something.
want to get on that subject too. So, yeah.
Javi,
Yes.
It's Kate. She's alive.
something to take the edge off right about now.
Oh God! And now she's asking for pot.
Pot.
Very
Why
funny.
go pot when you
I've
can
been
go
saving it
French
for a
fries? I mean,
Or
I
ev-
bet her mouth tastes delicious.
Or better yet, it's French pot fries.
Kate, are you
French pot
are you
fries.
okay?
It's
You think
they're edibles.
Where's
Oh,
Ellen?
dude, do you think they actually
she went
have
ahead to get help.
marijuana French
She hasn't
fries?
come back.
Like at those marijuana,
Must have got
like
her.
medical marijuana
Jesus, how far is it to
stores
their
or something?
compound?
I would
too
not
much
be
farther
surprised.
down, a couple blocks at most.
But then
Gabe, help
again,
me
it
lift her
would
up.
taste a little bit disgusting, though.
Yeah, you would think,
Because-
and plus you would be stoned bad.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm thinking
I
we
looked
walk up to their
like,
front
this
door.
article, you
Pray for the
know,
best.
of people
That
that
mean
have
we're
a
doing this
severe
my way?
addiction
It
to
might.
like marijuana.
But so we're clear.
right?
You
And
follow my lead until our
Usually,
people are
if they
safe.
were like smoking
Understood?
or consuming marijuana, it's
Here we
just
go.
it gives them like bad, severe health problems like liver, kidneys. I mean, hell, it even gets them nauseated, dehydrated, and causing them to like vomit. You know?
That's why I don't abuse it. Kind of like earlier today when I had a beer. It's like I only had
There
it
it
once
is.
because I found out alcohol actually acts as a
mistake.
detoxer. It cleans out your system.
I'm gonna get you inside.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true. I mean, like alcohol has its
can save
benefits,
me.
despite
How about you
some
and me finally take that
bad
trip to
side
Norway?
effects. Like, yeah, we
The
all
Northern
know what
Lights.
alcohol does. You
Remember,
know, it destroys the
sky lit
organs,
up all
destroys
green
the
and
brain cells, thins
purple
the blood, and
white
everything.
snow
But
all around us.
you know, it is
would you say
true.
to somewhere
You
warmer?
know, because the
Here,
good
Bora Bora
the
is
good
great
thing
this time
about
of year.
alcohol, and it's even used for medical purposes as
Jesus,
well.
there's
is
a
that
solid possibility
it
this isn't
actually
going to go
gets
our way.
rid of
If you want to stay behind,
infections, like
I wouldn't blame
bad
you.
germs,
Hey,
viruses, and
This is where I was going in the
bacterias.
first place.
And like you said, you know, it really detoxes
Hey!
your body. You know, your bodily fluid systems and everything.
Yeah, it clears out your system. It does its
You must
job.
have some kind of death wish.
Yeah,
She
I
needs
mean,
medical help.
believe it or
And
not, I
you have
mean,
one of our people.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you think about
What's
it,
your
it's
point?
pretty true.
Sorry about this,
You
Clem.
know. But
Clementine!
I just wouldn't recommend to any
How
people
long's it
that
been?
just
Not long
plan to
enough.
just, you know,
Cute.
go
She's
for,
got you
like,
mixed up in
alcohol
all
and
this.
But, you know,
Who is she to you?
Yeah, I'm just
Doesn't
not
look like
telling you
she's
what to
here
do.
by
I'm just
choice, so...
giving the folks here
By
just
force?
a
She's our friend.
encouragement,
Which means what
and
we're
a
doing right
fair
now doesn't
warning
sit real well
not
with
to
me.
just,
But if we
you
can't
know,
get inside those
go
gates,
for
Kate'll
booze
die.
and everything. Booze kills.
All right, you have my
Unless
attention,
it,
but I'd be
if you
lying
are
if I said I
already
was
addicted
convinced.
to like
What do you wanna
alcoholic
do?
beverages,
Go get the boss.
then just go
He's gonna wanna
moderate.
see this.
Just stay
Now,
moderate,
all of you,
like what my friend
lower
here
your
is
weapons.
Not a chance.
Yeah,
Be a good idea to
don't
play
abuse
along,
it. Just
at least for now.
have a drink,
You put
but
it down, I'll see that
have
as an
it like
expression
once
of
every
good
2
faith.
or 3 months,
Nice
tops.
and easy. Or else this is gonna end bad.
I don't think so. We
Yeah.
lower our weapons, we're dead.
Guess we're doing this the hard way then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We really you're addicted to something, it's hard to quit. I think there was like
what the hell's going on out here?
I used to smoke.
They didn't drop their weapons. I didn't have a choice, or they would have.
Like smoking products. And surprisingly, you know, I just like easily quit cold turkey, you know. But I usually think it's attributed to like not like smoking a lot like every day. Like I don't smoke a lot. I usually smoke on certain times, you know.
Yeah.
But frankly, you know, I just quit easily, and I haven't smoked in like I think 6 or 7 years or something.
Yeah, except mine was a lot worse. I used to smoke cigars.
Oh my. Have you ever, like, one time ever, like, smoked the flavored cigars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they were called, like, cigarros or something. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, Swisher Sweets.
Wow. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It's just, it's been a long time, you know, since the last time I remembered the name of a smoking product.
They actually,
like,
they've got new flavors now, which actually one of them sounded good, but I didn't want to get back on that habit again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I care, like,
previously
my health,
on The Walking Dead.
You know, I mean, it's bad enough while I'm drinking soda and everything, which I have struggled and have a hard time quitting.
No, Yaya.
And frankly, if it ever came down to the fact that I ended up having like diabetes or whatever, you know, I would just pretty much stick to drinking tea. You know?
Yeah.
Because I can't just quit something that's so like addicting. And frankly, you know, I mean, I was only little at that time when I first drank my first soda, so literally I can't go moderate from that.
Yeah.
So
put your hands up.
But
close your eyes.
Hey, at least it's better than like drinking alcohol or smoking cigars and all that. Those are a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Javi, don't!
Because, I mean, think about it, folks.
What do we call you?
Drink alcoholic beverages and smoke cigars, or just
it's Paul,
drink, like,
but my friends call me Jesus.
You know, carbonated soda beverages.
I fucking knew it.
You're one
of them.
You're goddamn right she is.
Frankly, I would just go for the soda beverages.
Shoot me.
You know?
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
About my health. You know, because I really just don't want to risk, you know, ended up having bad side effects. If I ever ended up, like, smoking products or drink, like, alcoholic beverages,
what
like
the hell's going on out
wine,
here?
beer, and other stuffs.
Oh my god.
Now, granted, if it was just for like an occasional thing and someone offered me like a smoke as like a special like celebration, yeah, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
But as far as it being like a regular everyday thing, no.
Yeah.
I hate being out so close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
Like just the other day, someone offered me one of those Swisher Sweets on a break, and I'm just like, I refused. I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah.
Am I babbling?
Yeah,
I babble when I'm scared.
I mean, we just have standards on that part.
But that doesn't mean
you know?
we don't have to try.
I know. It's just hard to
And plus, it's worse coming off from work and having to smell like cigar smoke, and my parents getting suspicious and blah blah blah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
There it is.
Oh, jeez. It'd be crazy if you
Let's
have
take it and go.
parents that were born as zombies, right?
Oh God.
And they just, yeah, and they just make sounds like, and you're like, get off my back, zombie dad.
Fucking kidding me.
Or, like, the zombie mom's like,
Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Oh.
like, shut up, zombie mom. You can't tell me what to do.
It just didn't work out.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, kid's having her bitchy lady moment.
Time. We deserve to catch a fucking break.
She must be on her period, but that's okay. Her breath and her tongue still smell like drugs.
Oh God, a zombie kid's trying to chop my head off.
Oh hell no, not cool, Walker zombie.
Kate, you're a hammer now.
It's a Walker kid.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry, Walker kid, but I gotta bash your little baby brains in.
Oh dear. Oh jeez. Is it really natural to kill a zombie kid? I know it's like a walker slash zombie, but seeing how it's a young child, a minor, I don't know if that's naturally right or just naturally wrong.
Oh, this is even worse.
Always had a smile on his face.
Oh boy.
That's not Drew anymore. I know, it still looks like him, but the kid you knew, he's gone.
The kid that Javi just bashed the brains out of was easily like 5 or 6.
Oh jeez.
If they're just
that can just haunt you for the rest of your life on that one.
We'll call them.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, that's not
Gabe
pleasant.
and Mariana were just gonna wake up. We would just
Oh, Javi and Kate are hugging one another.
Aw, hugging, kiss, kiss, make out already.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Can we go back now?
For all of you people watching that are grossed out by that, get over it.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't like what you hear or see, then you're probably a flaming homosexual. Huh. I wonder if, I wonder if people are coming to, like, commenting on this video, but then again,
if they were, I would be seeing comments left and right. Maybe it will as the days go on.
yeah. I think it usually depends whether we, like, pay attention to the comments or not. You know, if we're, like, distracted of watching, me watching the video, or you playing the game while watching it at the same time.
And if they don't, we'll just...
One of these days I'm thinking about getting a camera to show my face on camera as I'm doing the commentary.
What if I don't want to leave?
Oh yeah, like a face reveal kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I bet we can find more food in the neighborhood if we just look harder.
People have seen your face before on your previous YouTube videos, so
and it's just getting worse out there.
Yeah, they've seen me show my face on my base cover, so they kind of got an idea of who I am.
Yeah.
What's he gonna think if
he
shows up and we just ditched him?
I don't think your dad's coming back, Gabe.
Oh man.
We waited for him as long as we could, but...
Oh yeah, I remember, like, before you, like, changed your YouTube channel name from Mike Coldiron. I mean, you have, like, a kick-ass name, like,
you guys
Blade
go and
Coldiron.
I stay here.
You're a kid.
Well, the reason for that is when I sent emails, it came under that name as well.
Yeah.
And I sent my mom some pictures, and she asked the question, "Why is your name Blade?"
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
And it's like, well,
Why is she acting so weird?
it's like if you only knew.
Uncle Javi?
But even if she did know,
because
she would be scared. Let's just say she would have the 1,000 ghost stare or the 1,000-mile scare.
He was one of them?
Yeah.
We're so sorry, Gabe.
Yeah. I think I can understand.
So you
know what you're
understand
saying,
why,
dude.
don't you?
I mean, I still remember why.
Happened to you?
You never go
bear it.
for that name, but still, it is a kick-ass name,
When do we have to go?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Tomorrow.
tough, living
As soon as
with
it's daylight.
parents these days.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started.
Like, it's not easy, to
are we gonna
just
tell
save
him?
up money and to just
wanna say
buy
something
a house,
Mm.
Unless
Something that
if
won't
you
make him
have
sad.
like 2 or
Just tell him
3
we love him.
jobs and you're
All of
like
us.
making a shit ton, then
And
yeah, you'd
nothing's gonna change
probably
that.
either be
Not
close
ever.
to buying, well, actually
like that.
renting an apartment or
I'm
buying
gonna write
a
it
house.
right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him. Thank you. Really.
And I'm gonna make this clear, ladies and gentlemen. I may go by the name. You guys know me as Blade the Unstoppable, but I will be quite frank and quite clear on this. People outside of YouTube who call me by that name only get a chance to call me that if I truly respect that individual.
Yep, you heard it, folks.
So, for those of you that I just know and don't know you very well, just call me by my regular name, Michael or Mike. Like, for example, the person that's with me, I respect him a lot. That's why he's allowed to call me by that.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, it's, I mean, I know it sounds strange, folks, but it's just, people like him and me and our friends and our families and everybody else, we all have our own standards and our own set of rules, and sometimes you just have to respect the person's own standards and own rules, because not everybody can be like the same as you, because, I mean, we are like unique and different in our own ways.
And and the same thing goes for my friend over here. Of course, you know him as independent, but he only allows that name to be called by him if he respects that individual.
Yeah, pretty much. Usually, I remembered, I used to be called the Indestructible 734 before I changed my name to, theRev12.
Dad?
Or as I like to call it, man, I think you'll like how I call you. I've officially dubbed you, since you're a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, I basically describe you as the Rev12.
Not after all this
Oh,
time.
yeah.
God,
Yeah,
you have no idea how good it is to see your face.
Kick-ass, to be honest.
I think I got a pretty
fine
decent
being called
idea,
like
actually.
that. I mean, if people
I knew
really
you were
want
still
to
alive.
call me
I knew it.
The Revolution 12 or
Hey,
the
weapons
Rev
down.
12, or
This is my family.
if they want to call me by my name,
You gotta let us in.
Cobb,
Kate doesn't have much longer.
That's
Jesus.
fine either way.
Kate!
I don't mind being called like that.
I'm here. I'm right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but
Just
she's
the
still
regular name independent? That's a no-no.
now, David.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
Thanks, Bobby.
it's kind of a bit of a personal,
She's coming inside,
nickname-ish
but
kind
she
of
hasn't
thing.
been
I mean,
This is my wife,
it's
Max.
just,
You
my
want her to
friend
die?
and I, we just call
No,
her nicknames.
I
in
didn't say
general
that.
and
I
kind
got
of
you. We're gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna
You
make sure.
know.
Wait, I'm going.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to
Pretty
go straight to
much.
quarantine.
What for?
And
All newcomers
in
get checked
case,
for bites,
you know,
and they all have to answer a
you know,
couple of
for
questions.
newcomers,
Our doctor
you
will
know,
clear the
that
two
are
of
watching
them.
this video,
But the rest
if
of you
there
have
are
to come with me to the
newcomers that are
quarantine
watching this
holding
video,
area.
my friend
Don't you
here,
get it?
what he does
I'm
on
David's
his
brother.
channel
I'm going
is
to the
that
hospital.
he does
We have
live stream
procedures here.
gaming videos,
Procedures that have
including
to be
live
followed.
stream Rockstar
Even if you are related to
videos,
David.
like you usually play music, I believe, and you've done some bass music videos
Come on.
as well.
The sooner you come along, the sooner we can get you cleared.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Exactly, and of course, who could forget our awesome little short film that we had together?
Oh yes, I still have that on my channel to this day. I mean, that was probably the first and the last time we ever did this video. I mean, we only had like a 3-day time, you know, before your parents came back here.
Oh God!
You know.
Eleanor!
It kind of makes me wish that they would go back on another day trip, but the only problem is there's cameras in the frickin' house.
And this happened.
Yeah.
I've been so worried
Yeah.
about Kate.
Folks,
I told them
you
she
know,
needed a doctor.
his parents are
They
pretty
promised me someone would look into it.
strict-ish. So,
Please, tell me they found her.
yeah.
You thought these people would give a shit
crazy.
about some stranger dying in their driveway?
I don't know, Javi. They knew she was dying.
At least those assholes realized she needed a hospital once they
Sex.
saw her.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry, Javi.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, sexy Eleanor is in the view of me right now.
Oh God, sexy Eleanor.
What?
Well, anyways,
The people here
so
in Richmond,
there you have it, folks.
their new
This is
frontier.
our life.
Oh my God.
This is our real life.
Oh, you ain't
I
even
can't
heard the
believe
worst
we
part
had
yet.
to share and discuss about that.
One of
but
them's
you
his
know what?
brother.
Who cares? You know, everybody has their own personal lives.
I didn't even know
We
you
have
had a
ours.
brother, Javi.
So, roll with it.
Hey, nobody's more surprised than me.
And in
I
case
thought the guy was
anybody
dead.
knows,
We haven't seen
if
him in
anybody
years. It's
wants
just
to
been
know
me,
what I do
Kate,
on
and the
my
kids this
channel.
whole time.
I don't even want to think
Usually,
about what the
I
odds
pretty
are.
much do
You did seem pretty damn surprised
some,
to see
like,
you.
art
Whoever
videos
this guy is,
and
he can't
some
be
music
all bad,
backgrounds with it,
right?
including like art
I
tribute
mean,
videos
he helped
as
Kate
well to
instead of hauling her down
characters,
Of course he
like my
brought her
favorite
inside.
characters and characters
She's his
that
damn
I like
wife.
am admire to and have
You're
deep
kidding.
respect for it.
Kate
And I've also
is married to your brother?
done like live streaming
The way you two
game
acted around each
videos,
other.
and I make certain
I just
videos
didn't
in
think she
general,
had a husband
like
out there.
the
is
video
all.
that my
Let's
friend
just
and I
say it's
mentioned, the short
complicated,
clip of
alright?
Blade
I'll
versus
say.
Independent, which
Considering
was
the way
dated
I saw
back
you
in
kiss her.
2014.
Oh, sorry. That
And
does
when
sound complicated.
when the day
Family drama
comes,
aside,
there will be
hope you know
a
I'm not about to make nice
Blade
in
versus
the
Indy
frontier.
remake.
I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Hobby, but
Yeah,
they
it's
burned that place to the
it is
ground
a
for no
possibility.
fucking reason.
It's
After everything
it's
you
gonna
folks
take
told
a
me,
lot of work and a lot of money
guessing
to
I'm not gonna
spend
find my
because,
people alive.
Hell, Hobby.
Well, let's be honest.
They killed your niece.
There
Shot
are
Kate.
some certain
For all
things
we know, your brother could have been
kinda
behind
need
it.
in order to make a remake.
Even if it wasn't his
video of it,
idea in the first
you know?
place, if he knew about it and
That
didn't
is
stop
true.
it, that
Cause,
shit
cause
can't
ours is
stand.
like pretty amateur,
I hate to admit it,
to be honest.
there's a chance
Even though
he
it's
gave you
good, but it's just,
If he didn't
you
know
know,
it was them, if he was
it's
just
not like,
trying to get payback
you
for what was
know,
stolen.
like cinematic special effect kind of thing.
It's possible.
Clementine, you were part of the New Frontier.
And who's
Did
to
you know
say?
Dave?
Maybe amateur
I knew
now,
him.
but at some point it'll get
If I'm being
better.
honest,
Yeah. So
He's not a good
I'm
guy.
gonna put that as a
Is that
maybe.
right?
I can't guarantee
if you told me
we
he was
would
the one behind
make
Prescott,
a
I
remake
wouldn't be
video
surprised.
of Blade
does
versus
have a temper.
Independent. We just have to wait
taken
and
the brunt of
see,
it a few
and
times.
if we have
I
the
can
time
imagine.
and the money to get like the necessary things.
What happened at the gates?
You know,
Yeah.
The fact that he's your brother,
and
That doesn't
that
change
and
anything.
choosing the place
I'm
and
gonna
time
find the
and
man who killed Francine.
yeah, just basically about
These
everything
people better not
because
get in my way.
it's not like we can
I'm gonna
just
be asking questions about what
magically,
went down
you
at
know,
Prescott.
We need to
make
look
a
like we're
video
playing along
that's
with their
cool
rules.
and awesome.
Go along
It
with
just
what they
doesn't
say.
work that
For
way.
now.
You know,
Then,
even
when the
big
time
time
is right,
YouTubers
that's when we
have to
demand
bust
justice.
their asses off to get the necessary tools and equipment to make a kick-ass video.
Hey.
You know?
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of
Agreed.
something.
Oh God,
Yeah.
David's in the room.
Alright.
Come on
Enough
already.
of our
Kate's asking
rambling, our other
Maybe you think
things.
it's okay to keep a
Let's
lady
get
waiting.
talking and commentating
Thought I
to the
taught you better
game,
than that.
including sexy
Lead the way.
Eleanor.
Gladly.
Oh, sexy Eleanor. God, I love that chick.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right.
Okay,
Some
I'm
people
gonna
get
be
out of here
honest with
early.
you, dude.
Others stay a long
She
fucking time.
is officially
Trip,
my new
just
favorite
drop it,
character
okay?
of the Walking Dead game series.
Smart cookie,
She
this one.
is officially my favorite character.
Javi,
Period.
just go.
Yeah,
And
that haircut, man. Something about
oh
it.
my god. Yeah. That.
I'll put in a good
Oh
word for you,
man,
okay?
that is
See if we can't
anime,
hurry the process
and
along.
that is also
Thanks.
sexy.
And plus, Sydney, I think you've already seen her in the game, but of course you can always find pictures of Eleanor all over the internet.
Oh god. Oh god. You know, to be honest, I would not be surprised if there were a shit ton of pics of like Eleanor. Although still,
Go along
it
with
is
them for
pretty
now.
hot though, in my opinion.
I would
Sounds
agree.
good.
Now, I think the two hottest women, of course,
Own way of doing
is both
things.
Kate
Your guys better not have
and
a problem with that.
and Eleanor,
Things don't
pretty
go well
much.
for
Those two
troublemakers here.
together, it's just
Hope that's
magic.
Oh
course
yeah.
We're happy to be here.
I agree with you.
I mean,
fully on there.
It's
Think about it. It's like
to see you,
Hispanic
Bob.
plus Asian.
Same here.
Boom.
Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Because, I mean, they are
Where are we going?
pretty hot in
Kate
general.
asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her.
Yeah, I would
Listen, Javi,
agree.
Gabe, he told me some pretty messed up things.
Oh God.
Things I
Here
need
we
your
go
help wrapping
again
my
with
head around.
David barking at me.
I don't know what Gabe's been telling
God,
You say he's a
David,
liar?
really,
He's
this
been
is
through a
not
lot.
the days
Sometimes
of
he
our
blurs
lives. Why do
reality
you
and
have to
fiction.
be so dramatic?
I doubt he'd
I
blur
mean,
his
what
sister's death.
crawled up on your
He
ass?
told me you lost
I mean,
Mariana.
Do you have a dildo up in your ass
Just a
and it
few
got
days ago.
stuck in there?
I'm sorry,
Thank
David.
God. If that's
She's-
the case, then that's
she's calm.
disgusting.
Okay, pardon my French, ladies and gentlemen, but David is so uptight that if you took a lump of coal
Strange
and
grieving for
stuck
the
it
same
up his
person
ass
twice.
in 2 weeks, you would have a
Losing
diamond.
something you didn't know you had.
Oh God, dude. What if he like
What was she like,
set
Javi?
a coal on fire
She was so
and
little when we
shoved
got
it up his
separated.
ass and
I
he
don't know
got
what to
all
tell you, David.
angry for
She was
months?
too sweet for this fucked up world.
You gotta have hope to
Well,
get this far.
whether something crawled up there or not, he's just pissed all the time.
How did she die?
I think he, you know,
Tell me
if
how it
he
happened.
was close to the horse's wiener, he
Please, I
should
need to
worry
know.
about more than
She was
getting
just standing
pissed
there,
on instead of
minding
pissed
her own
off.
business. She just found her lost headphones in
And
the dirt.
God
She was
forbid,
smiling.
he should pray
someone
that
put a bullet in
he
her
should
head.
not ended up getting pissed on
What
by
kind of animal
a
would just
walker,
open fire on her like
a
that?
zombie.
An animal at
Because
your mark.
that would be just
My
gross.
people aren't in the habit of
and
killing
that
little
could
girls.
probably,
David,
I
I was
don't know,
there.
maybe
They
infect
shot
him
Kate,
or
too.
something.
Ask
if
your
it
buddy at the
got in
gate if you don't believe
contact
me.
with his,
Max was
well,
a part of this?
pardon my French, folks, but in his mouth, that would be downright
Fuck.
disgusting, and that would probably make him into a
I need
zombie.
details. What the hell went down out there?
It's a good thing I have a drink
I need
now,
to know
Bye, because I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Anything you remember?
Oh, jeez. I'm
Same
so
assholes
sorry.
killed a
What?
hostage
Oh,
at
jeez.
this town,
Maybe I
Prescott.
should bring that
Prescott.
one up, too.
The airstrip?
Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Jeez.
Leader?
No-
Crazy bald guy with a beard.
Yeah.
Badger.
So, where we are at in the game, since you're flying blind, I'll give you a little rundown. So,
Okay.
we've arrived
Keep this to
at
yourself.
Richmond, Virginia, which so happens to be the new Frontiers HQ.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress
So
the
we're
other
in a
three.
bad spot right now, and we're gonna
We can
try
get
to
back
see
on
if
the
we
road
can
by
save Kate and Gabe and get the hell out of there.
Oh yeah.
Try not to stir things
Just
up.
go all Rambo and slaughter
You and your
every
friends could have a very
damn
short stay.
frontier and
I can be
rescue the
impressive when I
girls
try.
and clean the
follow
little
your lead.
shit
Just don't
and
get
get
cute.
the hell out. You know,
I run security
but before
here.
getting the hell
It's
out,
not like my
just
word is law.
burn the
This shit with
damn
Badger doesn't make
place
things
down.
any easier.
And also, since we're here, this is where that psychotic leader Joan is. Oh, great, neo-Nazi girl is here.
Fresh meat.
Ava, this is my
Oh
brother,
God,
The baseball
not
brother?
her.
Little Miss
she's-
Ava.
What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep? Welcome
Oh,
to
God.
civilization.
She's like one of the
It's a pleasure to
chicks
meet you,
that's
Ava.
not so hot.
Oh,
I mean,
is it now?
she really reminds me.
You didn't say he was a gentleman,
of
David.
That
because he's
girl
not.
from Florida. You
Ava's
know,
my right
from
hand.
the March
If there's anyone you can
for
trust
Our
in Richmond,
Lives,
it's her.
You know, the Parkland shooting massacre incident.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Like the girl. I think her name is
That
Emily
woman, the fucking soldier.
Gonzalez. I can't fucking remember her
She was
name.
the first person I met up
I mean,
with
I
after
can't
you and me
help
got
but
separated.
notice. I
Never
mean,
would've
she's
made
a
it without
girl
her.
though, that I know. But I can't help but notice that she has a buzz cut. She looks like
Gabe
a
said
fucking
you went back to
like
the house
a skinhead.
at the start.
I mean, is she like
I'm sorry I never found her.
Is she a guy, you know, or something? Because if she is, you know,
It doesn't matter now.
I mean,
We found each other in the end.
that
It
would
matters to
probably
me.
make her a transvestite, wouldn't it?
Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
So, apparently, for a few months, David actually
I couldn't get
abandoned
back into Baltimore,
uh,
so I hooked up
Kate,
with Ron
Javi, and
Thought
his
we could build
kids
a
for a
safe zone
while.
outside DC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
After what happened to
Right.
Mama
All right.
and
I guess
everyone
we're
else.
getting into that subject.
I thought
Oh
you were
right,
all
I
dead.
forgot. We have to get into the Walking Dead subject.
You were
Okay,
taking care
enough
of
with the
Weren't you?
enough with the rambling.
You found a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I forgot
thought
we
you
were
had it in you.
supposed to talk
We
about
took
the
care of
Walking
each
Dead.
other.
But anyways,
We all
before
had
we
each
get
other's
into
backs.
that,
You've
yeah,
changed,
I just
brother.
can't help but notice this
It's at the end of the
Gonzalez.
world.
She is
But
either
you finally grew
a
up.
gender confused girl that looks like a
This
boy,
is where they're treating Kate.
you know,
Don't get
an
comfortable.
ugly little
We're
boy
not staying
with
long.
fake tits, or she's just a transvestite.
It's one of
And
the...
I'm only saying this, yeah, I'm just only saying this because she has a buzz haircut. Like, she just has that, like, every day. Girl, just grow some
Hey, kid.
goddamn long hair.
Got everything you need?
You know?
Yeah.
But then
This
again, I
place is
guess
like
it
a
wouldn't
resort.
hide
Check
her
it out, Javi.
ugliness.
Noodles in a
She's
cup.
so damn
We
ugly.
need to get you some real
That's,
food.
that's
Stat,
pretty much
turn you
it.
into a
That's all I
soldier.
have to say about that. But anyways, back to the Walking Dead subject.
Javi, I'm glad you're okay.
Okay, so now we see Kate wounded and sitting on
I'm a lot better seeing you.
a hospital bed, treated for a gunshot wound, and we see David and
Look at this
Gabe
family. Look at my
messing
wife.
around, and now
Isn't she
David
the
just
most
kissed
beautiful
Kate.
woman alive?
Oh yeah,
Come on.
of course.
With the lights off, you could mistake
Hey,
me for a
dude,
walker.
doesn't that remind
You're a
you,
lucky man, David.
you know, of the fact
all lucky.
during the first season of The Walking Dead that Carl, you know, when he was a kid, he like
I'll get the
accidentally ended up getting shot by a hunter.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Fine. I just needed to talk to
Yeah,
you alone.
like right on the chest. It's
I'm scared,
it's a
Javi.
it's a
More than I was
miracle
the whole time
that
on the road.
Carl
Even when I thought
survived
I was going
from
to
a
die,
gunshot
everything
wound.
inside me
Let alone
screams to
let
get away from
alone
here.
a hunter's
These people were
shotgun
killers. And David?
blast.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
This place gives me the creeps.
and
Glad to hear that.
this is kind of weird. There's like some similarities between Carl's wound and Kate's wound, except the only difference is Carl got shot in the chest,
Promise me we'll go back to
and
that. The first chance we get.
Kate got shot like just below the chest, like right in the upper abdomen.
Oh
We
right,
can't
right,
let
of
ourselves
course.
get locked in.
Like
I'll find a way, Kate.
did she
You have
got
my word.
shot
Rest
like
up.
the lower
You're gonna need your
sternum
strength.
or something like that?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Yeah.
Knowing we're
I
in this
figured.
together. But please hurry.
So
I
yeah,
don't want to be
mean,
left alone here.
I mean seriously, I mean, how does
Feeling better?
people like that,
How you doing, sweetheart?
ended up having
David
a
reported some
shot
pain.
to the
It's
chest
less
on the
now.
wound? How did
Strange
they
how it just
honestly
comes and goes.
survive that? That could have just killed a person if the person got shot in the chest.
Doesn't seem normal.
She was rambling a bit. Yeah, I think she's delirious.
It's amazing
Well,
that
she
she
seems
survives
cogent
it.
now. But it's nothing to be alarmed
Yeah,
about.
because
Pain
there
often
is
comes in
no
waves with
way
abdominal
that a
wounds.
human being, a fully
I'll give
grown
you something to take the
adult
edge
human
off,
being,
in case it comes back.
would ever survive from
superlative
being
work.
shot in the chest.
I thought I'd have to
let,
operate.
let alone
All
a
she needed was
shotgun
IV fluids and
blast.
some antibiotics.
Well, for her,
Wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
That would be
and
one of my friends you threw in quarantine.
Well, she's no use
even
to
the
anyone
doctor in the game
We
just
should let her out.
stated it. You know, she's lucky to be alive. Wounds like this kill 9 out of
I'll meet
10.
this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
You can vouch for the rest of them too, right?
It doesn't work that way, but we'll make the case for them soon.
Javi and I have to go meet some people.
And well,
See if we can't prove his work.
aside from that, it's like
We're gonna take real good care.
it still mesmerizes me that she's even able to survive from a shot to the sternum.
Send my apologies, Dave.
And the gun that
able to make
the gun that caused her to get wounded, for the ammo that comes out of this particular weapon, I'm
The others
like,
know my vote is with you.
that just adds more
Come on.
problems to that. I'm just like, there is no way someone could survive it, especially when it's a bullet coming out of the rifle that shot her. And what rifle they used, it was a fully automatic AK-47.
Oh yeah, that is downright near impossible for a person to survive, let alone an AK-47 round ammunition. Just like a AK-47 ammo round toward the victim's chest bone area. You know, that is impossible. Because, like, I'm saying it's impossible because a person would not simply just survive just from getting shot from an AK-47 ammo. You know? Because, I mean, in real life,
it may look
we're
pretty,
talking about hot
but it's all sugars.
metal
There's no
lead
substance.
that
It
could
tastes pretty, Clint.
break,
That's all that
like,
matters.
it could pierce through
Ah,
skin,
the
break
brother.
through bones,
Javi,
and
meet the guys.
pretty much
Clint
pierce
runs food
through
production.
organs.
The crops you saw, that's him and his
know?
people.
Yeah.
Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
The
Pleased to meet
JFK
you, Javi.
assassination,
I
you know?
trust you've been treated well.
I mean, John F. Kennedy,
I hope you haven't been handled
you
too
know,
roughly.
despite being shot in
Some
the
of
back
our
by
people
Lee
left their
Harvey
courtesy
Oswald,
with their old
I mean,
lives.
the other
Absolutely.
guy on the other side,
Feel like I'm
you
home
know,
at last.
shot
I hope
Kennedy,
Richmond can
like,
become your
on
home.
the right side
I know
of his
David would like
skull,
that. And
on
nothing
his
pleases
head
me more
temple.
than seeing families reunited.
I mean, that's a
We were
prime
just about to eat.
example.
Clint
that
was
not
trying to
even a
convince
bone,
me of the
even
essential
if it's
superiority
dense,
of his
could
cream spinach
ever
over my
protect a
magnificent
human
black
being
forest gâteau.
from
It's no contest.
animal,
The spinach
like
has real
a
nutritional
gun
value.
ammo,
Javi,
let
take a look
alone
at that
an
table. You tell
AK-47
me
ammo
what you'd
round.
rather put in your belly.
Because you cannot simply
Spinach
survive
from Clint's
simply
garden,
just,
or a
you know,
big
after
delicacy by
getting
yours
shot
truly.
by an ammo
Everything
like
looks
that
so good,
and just
I want
walking
it all.
off thinking
So
it's
polite,
nothing.
David.
But to,
You sure he's
I
your
mean,
brother?
to my opinion,
Can't trust a diplomat.
You know,
Always saying
you
one thing and
just
thinking another.
can't simply survive something like that.
Please, make
I
yourself
mean, it
comfortable.
would have to be a miracle to even survive something
We
like
value
that.
straight talk here, so please. Forgive me if
There's
I'm
there are
We're
two things
usually
that I
pretty strict
learned
about who we open
in
our
order to
doors
save
to.
your life if you
Your
get
brother's
shot.
word counts for a lot.
Two vital things that
The three
you
of us
always
and
have to
Dr.
remember.
Lingard make all the decisions here.
Number one,
Yeah.
People who choose
don't
to stay with us
panic.
have to deal with us bossing them around.
Why?
Not saying you wouldn't, but it can
The
be
more you
adjustable.
panic, the more
Especially
your
if you're
heart
independent
pumps
like
blood,
me. There's no
and the more
structure
you lose.
People
The more
get
calm you
used to doing as they
stay,
please.
People telling me
the
what to do
calmer your
usually
heart
rubs me the wrong
is,
way.
and the less
Most
blood
feel that way when they
flow,
first arrive.
leading to
Usually
less and
they
less
learn we
blood
have their
being
best
lost.
interest at heart.
And those that don't?
We ask them
And
to.
number two, pressure
Well, John, I
on the
bet your
wound.
brother was trying to
As soon
sneak
as you
fruit.
feel a wound or you
Fruit.
feel blood coming
We
out
found
of
him
you,
slowly murdering an orchard
apply
in
as much
the
pressure
Shenandoah
as you
River.
can and
Fucking
elevate
hell.
it
I
to
helped him
where
bring it back to life.
blood
We
can
had a good run.
give a chance to stop and settle.
What happened?
What always happens?
We trusted the wrong damn
that's
people.
Pretty good.
That's what led us to start this.
Yeah, that's
Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about?
For
it's our litmus test for loyalty.
You know, in case of a survival situation.
So yeah, like say you go hunting and your gun misfires and you blow a hole in your leg. Just don't panic and elevate the wound.
It hasn't always worked.
Yeah.
Please understand.
And keep pressure on it, and then find a way to keep it elevated and get to a hospital.
Loved ones who left holes in our lives.
Yeah, I agree.
Protecting my people from that kind of pain, that's what keeps me awake at night.
But
it turned me into a perpetual night owl.
And
I know it's a lot to ask,
it will
but I never want them to have to experience loss like that again.
To survive.
You can't protect people, Joan.
You need tips like that in order to survive.
Not anymore.
And for like Kate's case,
you're probably right.
She managed
that doesn't mean we don't have to try.
Cause
Carl? Yeah.
Because they stayed calm and they knew how to handle the wound.
I sent for him.
Since when does he answer
to
you?
Exactly.
From what I hear, he's well acquainted with your brother. They exchanged a few bullets outside our walls.
But, you know, as long as you have
Is that right? Is there bad blood between you and Max?
And just stay calm.
Nothing that can't be worked out.
Then you're fine.
I want to hear that from
Plain
Hobby.
and simple.
If I were you, I'd get him away from me before I do something I regret.
Javi, be cool.
Try it and see what happens, boy. I was willing to let bygones be.
Max, how did this start?
So now there's a confrontation between Joan, Max, David, and Javi.
To tell the truth.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, say that again?
There's a confrontation going on between Max, David, Javi, and Joan.
Family, but your brother's a thief.
Oh, good grief.
Is it true?
Oh, I think I remember that. That did not turn out well.
Did you steal gas from us? I was scavenging whatever I could find. I had no idea it belonged to you.
If you just asked, we'd have given it to you.
And it's about to escalate.
That's not all. Rufus said Clementine ran his truck off the road just to break him free. We had real problems with her in the past. You can always judge a man by the company he keeps. Running with that girl don't look good.
I would say not.
Well, let's judge you then. You got some colorful friends.
So what if Javi met up with Clementine? It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
We kicked her out for a reason,
Holy crap. How many hours
two
has
of them
it
are
been?
thick as thieves.
Live stream started.
I have
this
no
is who you're
idea.
asking us to vouch for, David? Seriously?
But I started back at 8 o'clock and
we
it's
can't just open our
11:20
doors to
now,
the
so it's been over 3
We're trying
hours.
to build something different here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something resembling
Is
civilization.
this like the longest
Oh, for
live
God's
stream you
sakes,
ever
get
did?
off your high horse. Don't pretend like your
Again?
people don't have
You did
blood on their
like a
hands.
I'm not sure what you mean.
5-hour
We hold our
like,
people to the highest
live
standards.
stream, like a 5-hour long
You have
live
something to
stream
say?
of Until Dawn game.
One of your
I
people,
know.
some asshole called
Yeah,
Badger,
it's,
he put a bullet
it was
in a little
bad.
girl. My
Like
niece,
this, it
David's
can go
daughter.
easily as
What?
long.
Damn it, Javi, I told you I'd handle it.
No, David, this cousin fucking dirtbag has the
Yeah.
balls to accuse me.
Well,
He and
any other
Badger
dude.
destroyed an entire town. That's
I'm
enough.
gonna
No.
continue to
We need to hear
listen
this.
while you play,
Go on,
and then
Javi.
I'll eventually go to bed at 12.
Sounds like you've got more to get
I
off
still
your
have
chest.
work tomorrow.
They killed a hostage
Still,
in cold blood.
I am still
A woman,
enjoying
Francine.
collaborating with
Badger
you,
did that.
especially
Not me.
when you're
You were
doing
right there
it
next to him.
online.
I tried to get him
live
to stop,
stream.
I swear.
Cut off her damn finger first.
Max!
I tried to
Aye,
stop
aye,
him, I
aye.
swear.
The
He
tension's
was
getting
out of
high.
control.
David, we
Oh,
warned you
jeez.
about getting your soldiers in line.
Yeah,
We don't know all the
everything's
facts.
We
drama.
know enough.
She's right, David. You've lost control.
I want them gone. All of them. Take Javi and everyone in the
Oh, man.
quarantine to the gate.
Sweet mercy.
Send them out with enough weapons to
Okay.
defend themselves, but no
What
more.
do you think is better if The Walking Dead ended up having something new of a version for a change? Do you think it's
Look, we
better
can't
if
fight this.
The Walking
Not now.
Dead would
Kate
be a
and Gabe
version
will be safe here. Your
of
doctor friend too.
Night of the Living
rest of
Dead or House
You're gonna
of
have
the
to
Dead
do what they say.
or
I'm sorry.
Resident Evil?
It's out of my
your
hands.
opinion.
I can't leave Kate and Gabe alone.
They won't be alone. I'll be here to take care of them. I can't help you now, but maybe I can down the road.
One thing I would choose,
Just
well,
stay alive.
House of the Dead, it was kind of pathetic because, let's face it, those zombies in that game, they were slow as hell.
Like, extra slow.
Like a deathly zombie crawl, slow.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna
Gotcha.
I'm gonna splice that and say that's out of the mix, so that's eliminated. So I have Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Dawn of the Dead. Okay, so...
Oh, what the fuck?
So there...
We didn't do
Alright,
anything.
so...
I might do
Night of the
something here in a
Living
minute.
Dead, Dawn of the Dead, or Resident Evil version of The Walking Dead. I mean, which version do you think would be better? Like, which version do you think it would be better for The Walking Dead? You know,
David
if they
Packers.
had to spice things up a bit.
They said
Start walking.
I would choose Resident Evil because they've got all kinds of them. They've got ones that walk, they've got runners, and sometimes even crawlers.
God damn it, Javi!
Fuck, yeah. I mean,
Let go of me!
that... I mean,
this isn't her fault, Trip.
I mean, I
You're mad
just
at the wrong
love
person.
Resident Evil because that is not only the best zombie game, but it's also the best
Do not
shooting
fuck this up.
and mutated monster games in history.
There's a settlement a few
Like,
miles west
it's
of
a
here.
very good mix.
Don't
you know,
come back.
when you have zombies and BOWs, add that mix together, and if they could have just added a little bit similar, like that of Resident Evil, into the Walking Dead game series,
Did you piss in someone's
people
oatmeal back
would
there?
really love.
Thought you were gonna play
it.
along.
It makes them feel like they
We
enjoyed
trusted
both
you.
playing The Walking Dead and Resident Evil combined.
What the hell, man?
Everything was going
Yeah,
okay.
that would really be a brand
I don't know
new,
what happened
interesting style of a Walking Dead game. I would agree on that.
Well, I got a pretty good idea what's gonna happen out here.
Let's just
And
see
plus,
what
that
they
would
give us.
really test gamers. Not only they would have to make decisions quicker,
More than once.
it would test their survival skills because that would really put it to the test.
Well, if that's the case, well, they need to keep in mind
What's that?
that can happen in real
Looks like a
life
map.
in the zombie
I doubt they give one
apocalypse.
everyone.
You have to make
Ava
quick
did say David packed a
decisions,
bag.
especially
Why the hell is it
if
tied
you're
to a
in
baseball bat?
stressful, like an extreme
David's sense of humor
stressful
was always
situation,
poorly timed.
you know, even if it's like extremely intense, you know.
Looks like
'Cause
they're
it's like
expanding.
a life, like a matter
Some
of
of these
life
areas
or
are marked
death,
clear.
you know.
Okay. There's Richmond. That helps.
But we
Yeah,
can't go back
I would
there.
agree.
Knowing where it is lets us know where we are.
Because it's not like
Pretty sure
it's
David
not
wants
like
us to
you're
go there.
gonna
And if
jog
this is us here,
around, skipping
think we can
through
head along this path.
meadows,
Just gotta
laying
head
on
north.
grasses, sniffing daisy flowers,
And to find north,
and just
we need to
enjoying
find
the
the North
sunshine.
Star.
No. When you're in a zombie apocalypse, there's gonna be like
That's
bad
it.
shit everywhere. You
We
got
need to go this
fucking
way.
zombies, you got monsters coming
else is
after
in
you.
there?
And
Not a
you
whole
got
lot.
like
Flashlight,
regular human
not enough
people
weapons.
that want to kill you
No food.
very badly. Like they just want to like literally
Deal
kill
with
you
it.
and get rid of you off of the face of the earth. Those are the type of people that give zero fucks.
And a prime example of that is like the new frontier in this game.
Take it. Please.
Yeah,
Take it.
definitely.
Take what they want, and if you get in their way,
man back
they'll
there in the
put a
tunnel.
bullet through your head.
That wasn't me.
Exactly.
Take the gun.
That's the
Conrad,
that's the
don't
prime
let the past get in the
example
way of common
these kinds
sense.
of people,
Give him the
you
gun,
know?
Javi.
I can
And
find
it's
something
also
along the way.
especially like
Always have.
Negan's crew.
the gun is
you
yours,
know?
Conrad.
Because
I can handle myself.
those kinds of people, you know, are
Nobody
pretty
fires a
heartless,
single shot unless you are
and
deep
they
fucking
just
fried.
do
You
not
hear
give
me?
a fuck.
We
you
don't want
know,
to attract
whoever they kill.
whatever the hell's out there.
Yeah.
I mean, despite the fact that all of them are afraid of Negan, they still follow him and his examples, and they just enjoyed ruining people's lives. Like, they just enjoyed slaughtering people just for their own selfish gains.
That's why I say, this is why I say what goes around comes around, and eventually they're gonna get their own ass kicked.
I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah,
I thought
true.
you and Kate were...
Nobody's invincible.
Wait, as I like to quote it, and as dark as it sounds,
she was married to...
quote me on this one, people. We're all animals, and eventually we'll all die out. So enjoy it while you can.
Curious.
Yeah.
What's the story?
And plus, people evolved
Ain't my
from
business,
monkeys and apes. So
what have we got to lose?
I mean,
out
yeah.
here?
You know, you may be a human being, but
man,
you're
it's
still
alright.
technically an
Go for
animal at the same time. And just to further prove that
Maybe I
theory,
shouldn't, but
well, you got
doesn't just
primal
make 'em go
instincts.
away.
Even
No
animals
harm
have
in saying
primal
it.
instincts as well.
Hell,
So there you
real
go.
harms in not saying it when you should. It's always a mess, ain't it?
What's that?
It's just, it is what it is, and
Who loves you?
if you really think about it,
Same or
from the day we draw our first breath to the day we draw our last one, our lives, we were born to fight. Like, we're born as fighters, and it's like life is a fight for survival every day.
Maybe.
Just saying, man.
Yeah, so what he's saying, so what he's saying, folks, besides the animal part, what he's saying is that only the strong survive and the weak die. It's like a dog-eat-dog world. You know, everything's always about survival on this godforsaken earth.
Wish my heart respected mine.
And it'll be that way till the day you draw your final breath.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus got his eye on something.
Even if you do survive and still continue to live long,
what you got for us, man?
You know,
listen.
Keep in mind as well that you can't always live
about a quarter
forever.
mile out.
Because,
heading the same way we are.
you know, like my friend said, you're gonna die
better
at
scoot.
some point and give out your last breath. Because that's just the way this world works. When there's life,
Walkers.
there's death.
Get ready. They're near.
Normally I would bring up a spiritual thing, but like I said, I'm not going to get into religion. That's a hot spot no one wants to get into.
People. I got him.
Right. Agreed.
Whatever your belief is, one thing we all can believe on is that one day we all will drop.
Yep. Pretty much.
Whether you believe there's an afterlife or not, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Same thing for those characters in the Walking Dead series games, including Frontier. Because people like
Come on,
that,
man, move
you
your
know,
ass.
in their situation, they're just bound to die. You know?
You want a
just
piece
like
of this?
the previous characters like Lee. He survived and he was a pretty strong guy, but he was just bound to die at some point.
He got caught in a bad spot that he couldn't get out of and he got bit.
Yeah. Exactly.
As much as I respect Lee as an individual, it just wasn't enough. Like, his own will wasn't enough. That's another thing about an apocalypse. You gotta have a strong will in order to live every day in that kind of a world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if you give up, you die.
Yeah,
You should
exactly.
be more careful with this.
I mean, it's survival of the fittest. That's
Where
just
even
how it
now?
is, folks. You know, and it's the same thing like The Walking Dead. And who's to say, you know, like if there's not going to be a zombie apocalypse? I mean,
This is a
don't get me
bad
wrong.
idea. We're
You know,
following
you
David's
can't be
map
right
right
about
into a
that
herd.
because
For all we know, he's
having
trying
a
to get rid
zombie
of us.
apocalypse is
Come
like
on, Clem.
1 to a million
brother.
of a chance, and that
You
would be
can't
rare
trust him,
for it
Javi.
to happen. I mean, it's a
I
possibility
learned that
to
the
have
hard
a
way.
real-life zombie apocalypse, but it still remains like
This
fictional,
brand is a lie.
like theoretical, like
It's a lie that
hypothetical.
says you can trust us. You belong. They don't care about their people.
And even if it is,
They promised they'd help him,
even if it did come to pass,
but they were gonna let him die.
you would have to scramble to find your friends that you want to keep alive. But even then, it's going to be such a madhouse that it'll even be impossible to find your own friends.
Yeah. One thing that people should never do, you know, when they're in a zombie apocalypse, is being in urban areas. Unless, you know, if they needed, like, food, medication, drinks, or gas, or anything, you know, in case of a emergency survival situation, yeah, that's fine. But if what I'm saying is like, if they are like an urban area, like a town or city, and you got like walkers everywhere, like zombies, both slow walking ones and runners, you know, coming towards you, you know, yeah, that's kind of a bit of a disadvantage on that part.
Yeah, which is why I would say the backwoods of any big mountainous area, or any type of woods in particular, that's your survival point. That's where you're going to thrive.
Yeah, it's true. Plus, you can climb trees and hop tree to tree. Well, just as long as you don't land on a weak branch, that is, or, God forbid, you know, don't accidentally land on your nuts if you hit them. Like, if you hit your dingleberries on a branch, like, you know how the song goes, like, Tarzan the Monkey Man swinging from a tree?
He trips, he falls, he lands upon his balls.
They rip, they tear, and he lands down on the ground and breaks his neck. I mean, I mean, I'm just saying, folks, but as risky as it sounds, but it does help wilderness when you're a bunch of zombies. Zombies, they're kind of stupid in general.
Last of it.
You know?
It'll
No,
be wasted on AJ.
Fucking, yeah, they have fucking parasites.
It could save
in their
someone's
brains,
life if used right.
and it just commands them to, like, whenever they spot, you know, it commands them to, like, you know,
when someone's gonna
choose
die.
a target and just devour the target.
I tried everything.
That and plus,
I really
usually
did.
vibration is like a big motivation.
Nothing can help
to
your
them.
boy now.
Yeah.
Put the drugs back.
Yeah,
before anyone finds out you took them.
As far as it goes for the runners,
you know what they do to
it's
thieves
a
here.
so-so. I mean,
to try.
they can't, like, I don't think they would be able to climb trees the same way, you know, because even slow-walking zombies, they wouldn't be able to climb trees, you know, because they're just so decomposed, their arms just break off and they fall down to the ground.
What the hell is this?
I told her
Right.
it was a bad idea.
Yeah. And as far as it goes for runners, you know,
You fucking high again?
it usually depends. It depends
others see
if,
you. Deal with
you
the
know,
damn kid.
if their flesh
What the fuck were you
is,
thinking?
like, intact.
You were told
like
those drugs
it's
couldn't
not
help him.
completely
How could you be so
rotting
stupid,
or
so
decomposing,
selfish?
and like
Did you
if they
think I
had,
would
like,
just give up on him?
regenerative
AJ
powers,
is everything to me,
then,
David. I'd
yeah,
do anything
I
to
think
keep
they
him
would
alive.
have no problem,
Except there's nothing
like,
left to do.
climbing trees, but I don't know.
That
it,
waste?
It just
That'll cost
depends,
someone's life
so.
down the road. Someone in this camp. Someone who contributes
Yeah.
to our survival.
Come on, David.
'Cause
She was just trying to help
it
her
would
kid.
be
We
like
helped enough. We should have left him out in the woods
it
a
would
week
be
ago.
about,
Look,
like,
it's helping.
fifth of a
It doesn't work
percent
that
of the
way, Clem.
chance for
You
a
bought him a
runner
peaceful
zombie
moment.
to climb trees.
Nothing
you
more.
know?
I wish I
'Cause,
could tell
like,
you it would save
5
you.
out of 10 times,
more than you did,
know,
any
a
of you.
runner
That's
zombie
not
could
fair.
either
You ungrateful
successfully
little
climb a
shit.
tree,
We
to
opened our
snag
arms
and
to you,
grab
made you
and
one of
devour
us.
you,
This
like,
is how you
drag
repay us?
down to the
By
ground
stealing?
and
By
devour
putting
you.
yourself before the group?
Or, you know,
You're
the
done
runner
here.
zombie epically
You broke
fails,
our rules,
like,
Clem.
just slips
Violated our trust.
from the tree
This was about
and
his
just
survival.
ends
So
up
don't you dare
breaking
judge
its own
me.
It's
neck.
always about survival. We have a better chance of it
Yeah.
when you're gone.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give her another chance.
So,
Don't fight me
the
on this, Paul.
wilderness.
You know what Joan would say if she were here.
Chance that
I'm sorry, Clem. You brought this on
chance
yourself.
that you have
Come
in
on,
order
AJ.
to
We don't
survive,
need this place anyway.
you know, a zombie apocalypse.
He stays.
I mean, we're serious about this,
Can't
folks,
take him with you.
because the
That ship is
wilderness is your best chance, especially in the mountains.
I'm not leaving without him.
Because there's a
AJ
lot of
can't
cover.
travel.
You can easily
All we can do
ambush
now is make him
zombies
comfortable.
one by
I'm
one.
not leaving without
And
him.
plus
Let him
the
go,
trees
Clem.
and the mountains,
He'll only drag you down out
they're
there.
your calling
what's best
card,
for
your
both of you.
home, and your biggest advantage.
No!
Plain and simple.
You monsters!
Oh great, they just separated AJ from David,
What was it all
from
for?
AJ from Clementine.
One of you.
Oh
Not
dear.
anymore.
Little crying AJ got separated from his mommy Clementine.
Let her say goodbye.
Mommy Clemmy.
We owe her that much, at least.
Or teenage mommy Clemmy.
You heard her.
Yeah. It's like she just
Say what you need to say.
unofficially adopted little crying shit that cries all the damn time. It's like it's just like you want to strangle the little bastard with your own bare hands. I mean, okay, be honest with me on this, dude. If you had to deal, you know, of having AJ, you know, to carry around with him while dealing in a Walking Dead apocalypse, how would you tolerate it, in your own opinion?
Well, to be honest, I'm amazed that Clementine even was able to survive with that little furball of misery.
I thought AJ would be the one.
Honestly, the crying of an infant would just drive me nuts.
The one who didn't die.
I could imagine, just to be hilarious, I'd be like, God damn it, kid, I don't have a goddamn binky, just shut the hell up.
Trusting other people.
Oh, jeez.
There's zombies everywhere, you're gonna get us killed, now shut your yammering trap and I'll get you food later, jeez.
Oh, good golly, great.
This is ridiculous.
That would be really
Our smelly
unfortunate,
friends are back.
you know, having to deal with a kid that just cries a lot and just poops his little pants. It's just like, you have to carry him around with you while you're killing walkers at the same time.
You know, here's something hilarious. Say you're in the position where you have a kid in a zombie apocalypse on your back. Say you're caught in a spot with a bunch of like walkers or something like that, and you're trying to be quiet.
If too many of them push
And out
against
of
us,
nowhere, you hear the baby like grunting because he has to like he starts grunting, and the next thing you know, he takes an enormous deuce in his diaper, and you're just like, you're trying to survive, but the kid starts crying and it smells awful. How would you respond?
I can raise it a little bit. Something's wrong with it. Jammed or some shit.
Maybe we can force it open.
A kid?
We're gonna have to.
That just took a huge deuce in his diaper?
And you have him attached to your back because you're trying to survive together, and the next thing you know, this happens.
Well, I can safely say this. Damn it, you goddamn
use that floor jack to lift
shit.
up the garage
Did
door.
you just shit yourself? You're fucking kidding me! God damn it! Fair enough that I have to shoot these goddamn walkers and they smell so bad, but you taking a shit in your goddamn diaper? Oh my god, your shit is a lot worse than smelling a goddamn walker.
This thing ain't as strong as we thought. Hurry it up.
What is wrong with you, you little shit? God damn it! Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be unwise for me to yell when there are walkers, you know, if they hear that sound, but to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, but I would probably actually do something like that. Like, only rarely I would do something like that if I got to the point where I'm just pissed as hell, you know, having a kid on my back who just craps his own diaper, like, just literally took a huge shit in his own diaper.
Won't go any higher. Everyone get in.
I'd be like, goddamn little shit. I swear to God, I fucking smack you just for doing a shit stuff like that.
Tommy, go!
And it.
You just can't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it may sound harsh, but you just can't help but feel pissed, you know, when a kid does something like that.
Right? Just so you know,
Come on, Trip.
at the end of the
door! Hurry! Get that goddamn jack out of there!
at the end of this episode, I think I'm gonna call it quits because it's almost midnight.
Yeah, I did. Damn, man. I would go to bed at 12.
That was too close.
But still, I mean,
say that again.
You know, we're both tired, and plus, I have work tomorrow anyway.
And I do too. I work from 12 to 8 tomorrow.
Yeah,
hey,
so
I'm here.
Yeah, sorry
David!
about that, folks. You know, as an entertaining as
fucking baby
it
killer in.
is, you know, like some of us need our sleep, and we need to be well rested.
Don't do it, Javi.
So, yeah.
He has a
Anyways,
son, Clem.
I hope you guys
Just like you
enjoy
did.
the live stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed our awkward, bizarre, weird rambling. Yeah, but thanks for having me as a guest on your channel, especially in this live stream.
How did you get caught up in all this?
Ask your brother.
She's trouble.
Rez, I really appreciate it, you know, being
She's with
part
me.
of, you know,
I
on
owe her
your
my life.
live stream channel.
She told us some pretty rancid stuff about you, man.
What did she say?
That you left her to die.
No, we kicked her out.
A little girl, all alone
Oh
out
boy.
there. Do you think Mariana could have survived that?
Yeah.
We had
So,
rules.
Anyways,
Clem broke them.
I
would have done the same to anybody.
Don't forget to subscribe
She
to
knew what
both
would
of our
happen.
channels, and before
feel
we
sorry for her.
sign this off. So, Blade, do you have anything to say to the
I didn't say it was an
audience
easy
before
decision.
we end this one?
Well, it's not exactly done yet. I was gonna come to an ending once this episode ends.
Oh, okay.
I still have a long way to go before that happens,
I
but
wouldn't have let him.
we'll make our outro at the
I
end.
didn't have to worry about that.
Okay, alright, right.
He lived.
Oh, I did not know. Okay, I guess we can do it a little longer, and then we'll just call it a night.
You'll know when I'm
dying. Clem
putting a
said so.
stop to it because I'll
AJ
cue it
Dog's
when I
back.
see the credits.
He was stronger than we thought.
Yeah. So, don't blame me on that, folks. I'm still flying blind, god damn it. Killing some
I don't know, Clem.
zombies, killing
I don't
some
think he'd lie
zombies.
about this.
You don't know him
Wanting
like I
to
do.
have some sexy
Clementine,
time with sexy
please, I'm telling
Eleanor
the truth.
and sexy Kay.
Where? Where is AJ now?
Oh God! If
I don't know
Kate
for sure.
ended up having an
he's in
affair
Richmond?
on either me or you,
Dr. Lingard took
it'd be
care of
like
the boy. He'll know how
a.
to find him.
I think it'd be like sort of a.
Then
I
I'm
don't
going
know,
back.
A double affair.
None of us are
or
going
something?
anywhere until the walker's clear.
Cause, like, she's cheating on Javier for David or something.
Well, David, she's cheating on David for Javi.
We used to store a vehicle up this way.
Right.
Provisions.
Oh God.
It's
Get you
alright.
set up.
Yeah. God, that would be
say goodbye.
retarded. You know,
I
saying
don't
that
want
she
you to
has
worry
an
about
affair,
Kate and Gabe.
except she's married to David.
I'll take care of
that
my
would
family
not
from
make
now
sense at all. But yeah,
They'll
you're
be
right
safe with
about
me.
that. So, as I was saying,
Not happening.
like having a double
They're my
affair,
family
like
as much
she's
as yours.
Is that what
cheating-
you think?
Last
like
I checked, Kate was my
she's
wife
cheating
and Gabe was
David
my son.
just to be with Hobby, but yet
Shit,
at the same time she's cheating on
We need
both
something to
David
buffer.
and Hobby
Something heavy.
for either me
There.
or you.
Help
if
me.
we were ever in the Walking Dead game.
Well, if that were the case, you and I, we would have to, first of all, ward off the two brothers. And then we celebrate by tapping the living heck out of Kate.
Over there.
Oh, if we did it together?
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh, okay. So besides the either, if we did it together, like having Kate having an affair on us, then okay, that makes it like, I don't know, a quadruple affair or something?
Who knows?
These could come in handy.
But
Don't want to mistake them, but
here's the thing. I believe Kate is like a total. She's someone who's not to be trusted.
That's Phantom Punch.
Yeah.
I don't understand how all this got here.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Like you
She
don't
is
know.
a nice gal,
Hey,
but even
none
nice
of this
people
stuff was here
can't be
before.
trusted these
I don't have a
days.
damn thing to do with it.
I can.
We've only ever kept a few
If I were
basic
to,
supplies here for
if I were to
scouts,
quote
for
it from a
emergencies.
movie,
Whoever did
I
this,
would quote
they
it
have
from.
to be stopped. Damn right they do. Soon as we find out who.
Who else knew about this place?
I would quote it from Blade Trinity, what Hannibal King, how he describes Danica Talos.
Spoils from other towns
And it's
here,
this.
too.
He goes,
Towns I heard got raided a
"Do you ever
while
meet
back.
this woman?
There's
Like you
stuff
go to a
here from
bar
the
and you ask for this woman's number, and every warning bell rings off in your head, but you still manage to get her number. Well,
Take cover.
that's all who I ever date. But this little Betty, she blew them all away in the shitstorm sweepstakes."
You sure as hell are stupid, ain't you?
Yeah.
You only just realizing that now?
Yeah,
I told
it's
Joe
pretty much
is
like
on the
that. You always gotta be
Last thing
careful
we need
with
is people
women,
getting
you
wind of
know,
all this stuff.
especially when it comes to
Look at all
like
this shit.
Kate
We're frickin'
or
rolling in it.
Eleanor or whatever. I mean,
I'll give you that.
despite
Just glad we
that
found some
they're
more smokes.
hot,
To see your
but
head pop, you piece of shit.
still you just can't trust them. I mean, we're not trying to like stereotype them
Max.
or anything.
I really did.
Just because they're
David,
female, it's
come on,
it's
man.
nothing like
We're
that.
a unit.
I mean, we're just saying,
There's no
you know, that women like that, you know, they are more like
He's getting away.
conniving and deceitful. They are like the most
Go.
like
Get Badger.
deceitful, like the most deceiving manipulators ever. They're like the pro expert manipulators. Like they do like a better manipulating job than guys do in general.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you and I, we had our fair share of dealing with like women that are just downright manipulative bitches.
Exactly. Oh damn! Epic showdown between Hobby and Badger going down right now.
Oh damn! Oh, they're getting ready to rumble, hassle tassel. Just as long as they don't grab each other's man boobies. That would be very awkward.
Oh my god. Badger's trying to choke me to death, the asshole.
Oh god. He's a choker.
Choker, not Joker, choker.
Oh god. Oh god. Jeez.
After body slamming me into the ground, that's just fan-flippin-tastic.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of, you know, your past live streaming games on UFC.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. It feels pretty awkward that your man boobies, your virtual man sweaty boobies are grabbed by my hands.
I know, it's
my virtual.
yeah, I'm like, dude, will you stop grabbing my man boobies? This is it. It's like, I'm not homo. We're crying out loud.
If I'd have known you were David's brother.
Yeah, I guess guess
I'd have
that's
shoved that gas can down your throat and lit you up like a candle.
Yeah, it gets pretty awkward, then intense.
Miss me, sucker. And guess what? You get shot with a shotgun.
Baby gets shot with a shotty gun. Scotty.
Garcias.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
You took my goddamn guts out.
I'm gonna do more than just shoot your guts out, buddy.
It's for Mariana. She was a sweet little girl, just minding her own business.
You're gonna die, baby.
And I'm gonna do it in the most barbaric way possible.
Not anymore.
With the baseball bat.
Fuck her. And fuck you
Batter up. Oh god. Okay. Alright. The last hashtag for the night. Hashtag batter up. Hashtag batter up.
Easy, Conrad.
Please.
He's already down.
You. In case any of you are viewing this video. I don't know if you guys felt like it. Maybe.
You snuffed her out like she was nothing.
Oh, second thought, it looks like Conrad's gonna finish it.
Nothing.
Oh damn. Oh snap.
He's finished. Get it over with. Come on.
Oh, Conrad backed off. He's letting me finish it off, I guess. It's time for me to... It's time for me to... It's time for me to kill Badger, and they're gonna love this.
Die, Badger.
Before I can...
Die, or...
As I continue doing this, again, this is not meant for a minor.
Yeah.
That's enough, man.
If
He's
any
gone.
of you are underage, don't watch this video. Ever.
For God's sake, Hobby.
We're pretty much serious. Like,
Get
very
a goddamn hold of
serious on
yourself.
that one.
I hope that made you feel better.
And Badger is dead.
Haha. Take that, Badger. You freaking bastard, you.
All that's left is the guy in the beanie cap, Max.
He's all yours.
Max. Our next victim.
Stop.
Ha 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 ha.
Please.
He's pleading for mercy.
Looting, you betrayed who we are.
Mercy?
You betrayed Richmond.
There is no
Come
room
on,
for
David.
mercy.
This is Richmond.
Especially in a zombie
What's that supposed to mean?
apocalypse.
What's that supposed to mean? There's no use holding out, Max. The best you can do is make things right.
We weren't doing it without support inside Richmond. Joan was in on it.
Of course, Joan was behind it. Duh.
She said we needed it to survive.
Joan.
I wanted to let you in, but she told me you'd never go for it. I'm sorry.
It is too late for sorry, you backstabbing shitbag.
Please, don't kill me. I'll help
Shit.
you. I'll tell everyone in Richmond about
She kind
this.
of reminds me of
I'll help
like
you get back inside.
Mom from Futurama.
Expose her to the
know?
others.
Maybe he'll be useful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah. But any other who, Joan, she gonna die.
I needed that.
She gonna die.
Now then.
Where's Lonnie?
He gave us the slip. Hightailed it back towards Richmond.
Son of a bitch. If he warns Joan...
Wasn't there one more?
Yeah, there was one more. And his brains are on my bat.
It's good riddance.
Oh dear.
That son of a bitch killed Mariana.
Geez.
Did that make you feel better?
I wouldn't shed any tears if I were you.
Maybe I'm shedding them for your brother.
I thought it would at the time.
Okay.
Now?
Here's
Now I'm
another
not so
question,
sure.
dude.
Hold on to
Like,
that doubt. It means you're still human.
Like,
Javi's
you're
earned my
carrying
trust.
a gun,
And
right?
if you had any brains, you'd
And-
say the same.
And
I'm sure you
you're
did the
out
right thing.
hunting
Sometimes
and
there's just no other way to
there's
make
like
things
another
right.
guy that's hunting too,
My
right?
friend took a crowbar to someone
And
once.
just when, so a deer comes
My
by,
people need to know about what we
you
found
have
here.
like your
What about your missing
rifle
friends?
or your handgun.
I'm surprised you
But
care.
the other,
Human life
the
isn't
hunter
exactly
guy,
high on your list
like,
of priorities.
accidentally jumps in.
Don't have time to keep looking.
And you
They'd want me to get
accidentally
home and
shot
warn
him
them.
in the head. How
So
would
that's
you
what I'm gonna do.
react
Sooner
if you
the
did
better.
that
You
accidentally?
sure you'll be okay on your own?
To be
Oh,
honest,
jeez.
I think my odds are better than yours. I won't forget
Yeah.
about it.
So
You have
I
my
would
word.
assume you
It's a
feel
shitstorm out there, man.
speechless
I don't
and
see how you're gonna
be
make it.
like
One
overwhelmed
step at a
of
time.
what the fuckness just happened here.
We need to get back to
Yeah.
Richmond fast. I have loved ones in there.
We both do.
We all do.
Well, it'd be more like what the hell and what
I
the
gotta break
fuck.
Eleanor out of there. Once she's safe,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell her how I feel.
Or, as I really like to put it, what the fucking hell?
Messy. Wouldn't be important, right?
We're gonna need allies in Richmond. Regarding
It's
Clint,
like,
they're our
did
best
I
bet.
just-
If I can get
did
to
I
them
just
before Joan does,
accidentally
maybe
kill
we
that
have a
person?
chance.
Oh shit!
I know I was ready to say goodbye
Fucking
before,
hell.
but I can't do this without you. Can I count on you? I won't be
know,
able to pull this off
honestly,
myself.
Of course, David. You're my
The
brother.
the funny thing is, I just thought of
never
something
forgot that.
hilarious.
Even if you
I could imagine you having like a
glad to hear that,
sinister
Bobby.
plot to
You
take
and I-
down somebody you really don't like,
talk.
and you get right down to
is
killing that person.
If Lonnie
Like,
raises
say
the
you
alarm,
take the
he'll be waiting
shot,
for us at the gates.
but the person moves at the last
way
second,
in
you
Rome,
wind up
it's around
shooting somebody
We can
else.
take Badger's truck.
I could see you going. I could see you like going like this. I'd be like, I can see you getting all prideful and going, "I got you now, you son of a bitch!" Pop, and then the next thing you know, you blow out a woman's brains, and you're like, "Oh God, lady, no!"
Oh my god, I think I would have felt guilty. Like I just accidentally shot an innocent sweet lady when I'm trying to shoot my, like, sworn enemy. Oh my god. It's like Hitman gone wrong.
It's like I'm watching. It's like I watch you line up the shot, and I see you take it, and it's like I'm standing there with my jaw on the floor, and I'm like, "Dude, do you realize what you just done?"
Eleanor's in there somewhere.
Oh god, I'd be like,
I'm going
oh
after
shit, oh shit.
And I'm coming with
I
you.
can't believe I accidentally killed a lady.
Lingard brought her to the clinic.
Why?
That's your best bet.
Why did she have to get into the
Bobby,
crossfire?
that's where you'll go to get Kate and Gabe.
Why?
Lead them to my house. The Raven
Or
and the
I
Hitchhikers.
could see you. I could see you going,
After
"Well,
I pay a little visit
that
to
went
Joan,
bad. See you in Mexico, buddy."
they'll be keeping an eye out for us.
It's safe if we stick together.
Pretty much.
Negative. It's too risky.
that,
At least this way, if one of us gets
that's,
caught, the other can still
that's
achieve
pretty
their
much,
mission.
you know, both of us would have done, you know, if we accidentally killed someone. I tell it to Mexico. Viva la Mexico! Where there's
scout
full
ahead.
of, you know, lazy people and
What about you,
fiestas and
Pretty sure I've still got some friends in the New
drug
Frontier.
cartel gangs
They know
that
where
are
AJ's being
known
held.
for
Tell
selling
me,
drugs,
As soon
human
as I
sex
find him,
trafficking,
taking
which
that
I
truck
would
and
not
getting
recommend,
the hell out of here.
and mostly killing
You
a
all rode a
lot
vehicle.
bunch of random people. Yeah.
Keep an eye on David. He may be playing nice,
Yeah.
but I'd still watch your back.
I'm with you, Clem. He rubs me the wrong way. As soon as I get Kate and Gabe, I'm gonna figure out what's
It's already-
best for us.
Then again,
Well,
yeah.
I hope it involves getting far away from here.
It's already
guess.
midnight. Holy
You're no
crap!
dummy. Your instincts have been
jeez.
right most of the
Well,
time.
that's the case. Wait, how
I know
far
you'll make the right
are you
call.
almost done with this episode?
It's getting close to the end, but it calls
See you when I
for
see you.
our calls for a rescue. But I think I'm gonna hold out until another time.
Yeah, I agree, because, like, the both of us need our sleep, so... Anyways, so... Yeah, so the little outro, a little bit of a conclusion, so, like I've said this before, so... so Blade, the Unstoppable, you crazy, handsome, sexy bastard, do you have any things to say, anything to say to the audience here before you end this stream?
Well, aside from being freaking tired, not really, guys. All I gotta say is, hey, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you like my goofy, hilarious bastard of a friend over here, subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, so I have like one last thing to say to the audience as well. Okay, fuck neo-Nazis. I also think Barack Obama is gay and he married a man, like an actual man named Michelle Obama, whose real name is Michael Hussein. And also, yeah, subscribe to my friend here's channel, because his channel's pretty awesome, and I can guarantee you will be very entertained just from watching his videos.
Oh, and one more statement. To all you atheist viewers out there, go tie yourself to a freaking tree, light yourself on fire with gasoline, and burn to fucking hell.
Yeah, and also, yeah, so, in case if you ever seen a Christian wearing a cross, that cross is a sign of, go fuck yourself, I'm a Christian, deal with it, get the fuck over it. So, yeah.
'Cause that's...
You know what? Yeah. I just hope that's the last religious rant there. And hopefully we don't do that again.
And I will make one last statement. If you just war with us, trust me, it'll get ugly.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But for now,
yeah. So, anyways, I think that's about it, folks. We're gonna end this stream. So, anyways, bye.
and I am Blade, your gracious host, signing off.